Yo, we in this thing, man. We in this bitch, man. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy DCPRT. What's up, y'all? What's up, man? I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. Let some people get up in here. Let some people get up in this thing, man. I did have it scheduled for 8:30, so people are probably thinking 8:30. I switched it to 8. Because I need to talk about some things before I bring my guest on. What up? Stay high. Stay high up in this thing. What's good, man? Give it a couple minutes, then we're gonna get into it. It's good, bro. What's up, Rick James? Rick James up in this thing. It's good, man. What's good, man? I'm gonna let more people get in. Cause I got an announcement. I got you. Yeah. Panama nice, man. Panama real nice. you should go, man. I keep telling y'all, man. What's up? What up? Going, what up? Okay, now I see some people coming in though. Yeah, I don't want y'all to miss the announcement in my story, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people, I get a lot of DMs asking me like my process on how I got here and stuff like that. So I never explained that. So I think this video is perfect for that. So in the future, if anybody asks me, I just tell them to come to this video and just watch it. When you going to the DR, man? That's my announcement. When you going to the DR, Rick James? What up, Westside ATL? Make sure I do this though.
Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to DCPRT YouTube channel for his Cash App and PayPal giveaway. Now let's continue the video.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the giveaway, man. I forgot about the giveaway. Let me go ahead and do the giveaway right now. Some of y'all slipping, man. Y'all missing out, man. I'm not. I got to be the only YouTuber, man, in the travel space that gives money away, man. I do this on my other channels. You know what I'm saying? I just like giving, man. All y'all gotta do is just support your boy, and I got y'all, man. I'm gonna do this every time I go live. Give away money. I'm gonna send it straight to your Cash App or your PayPal. However you want me to send it, I'm gonna send it to you. So we're gonna do the giveaway right now. All the people that know me from my other channel, they know how I get down. Let's see. Let me load it up. We're gonna have 3 winners. And how you win the giveaway, how you enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is just like, comment on my video. That's all you gotta do. And I'm gonna pick one video and draw the winner. And if you win, I'm gonna send money to your Cash App or your PayPal. Just like that. So 1 second. Let me see what video I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick my first video from when I went to Brazil. No, I'm gonna choose my most viewed video, and that's probably, I think that's the Panama video. They got almost 30K. 1 second, y'all. Did I do a live before then? Let me see. 3 weeks ago. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So we're gonna do that one. Don't try to comment now because it's too late. It's all time stamp. So we're gonna hold on right quick. All right. So let me share the screen so y'all can see it. Cause y'all know this ain't no capping over here. So this the link to the to that video. And it's gonna catch all the comments without the replies, no replies. So it loaded up 70 comments. 70 comments. So let's see who won. First winner is Sekoya. You won, man. Just contact me on Instagram at DCPRT, or you can email me. I don't have a giveaway email. Just hit me up on Instagram at DCPRT. If you don't have an Instagram, just email me at dfsclubgiveaway@gmail.com. I'm gonna put that email. What up, Jerry? I'm gonna put that email in the comments so y'all can see it. This from my other channel. Let's see, giveaway. What's good, man? So I mean, if you won, contact me at the email. So said go y'all. First one, the second one is going to be Rolex. He said Venezuela women send me back her info. He said I'm loyal. Shout out to you, man. Hit me up on Instagram, DCPRT, or email me at that email. And the last one is man, y'all got some crazy names. Ola Leak. I'm just gonna say Ola Leak. Say great video. Shout out to all three of the winners. Just hit me up on Instagram and I seen that money, man. Straight up. That's how I do. So, we're gonna start. Okay, the announcement. Shout out to Jerry and Shayla. What up? Shout out to going. And my next trip, I'm going back to the DR. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's where my heart at right now. You know what I'm saying? The DR. Panama on its heels, man. You know, I'm starting to fall in love with Panama a lot. But I'm going back to DR on the 25th of this month. And I'm going to stay till the 11th. So probably 3 months. And let me show y'all right quick, man. So let me show y'all. So I got all my lives listed right here. I'm gonna go live while I'm out there. So Santo Domingo gonna be my first stop. Second is Sasua. I haven't been to Sasua yet. I'm going to Sasua because Santa Fe out there. It's not what y'all thinking. I'm going out there for to Santa Fe with one of my shortest, man. It happens to be out there in Sasua. Santa Fe real nice. Then after that, I'm going from Sasua and I'm driving all the way back to Punta Cana. I'm going all the way across to Punta Cana. And then my last stop gonna be at La Romana. So, and every city I'm gonna be in, I'm gonna be with a shorty, a different shorty. So y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna go live so y'all can see me out there doing my thing, man. And if anybody out there in Dominican Republic, holler at me, man. Maybe we can link up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you going, Red James? Yeah, that's my announcement. going back to Dominican Republic. So let me see. Are you going May? Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna say what happened in the yeah, the club collapsed and some people died. You can go to Jerry and Shayla page. Jerry and Shayla got content on that. So if you want to see what happened, Jerry's wife, she made content on that. So go to their channel and see that video. So you can see what happened. But yeah, man, I've been getting a lot of DMs and start asking me like how I'm able to travel, what I do, you know what I'm saying? Like what's fun in my traveling and all that stuff. So I'm gonna give y'all that. Um, People ask me about my background, how I got started, what got me into traveling. So I'm gonna give y'all all that right there too, because I don't think I never explained myself with all this. I'm new to the travel space. Um, I started traveling 2 years ago. I just started traveling really, but yeah, at first I wasn't even thinking about oh, when I get done with this, my guest's gonna come up. RAINESWORLD and MISHA, they're gonna join me. They coming in at 8:30 and Prime gonna join me at 8:30 too. So I got my three guests coming on at 8:30. But yeah, so I wasn't even thinking about traveling, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my early days, like I'm 36. So in my 20s, basically all I remember in my 20s is just really just grinding and getting in trouble, man. That's all I remember in my 20s, like to be honest. Grinding and getting in trouble, man. So, I uh started working first, 9 to 5 around what 18, 19, right? Got into the streets, started selling drugs and stuff like that. For a couple years, got in trouble. Um, got on intense probation. My lawyer told me if I get in trouble again, I could do 10 years. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to take that risk getting in trouble again and doing like 10 years and shit. So um I got out of that. went back to work. Hard to find a job. So I was like bouncing and forth through temp services and shit like that because it's hard to get a job when you had a felony back then. I think times changed today with that, but back then, um, shit, that was what 13 years ago. I couldn't get. It was hard to get a job, so I had to work a lot of temp service jobs and shit. So I got tired of that shit, bro. So I was like, man, because I got used to that fast money. So I said, man, this ain't for me. So I got on the internet and I looked up. I specifically typed this in on Google. I remember it to this day. I said, how to make fast, legit money, right? And the first thing that popped up was trading stocks. I didn't know nothing about trading stocks, you know what I'm saying? But that's the first thing that came up. I said, what the hell is this, man? And I see how they do making money and shit. So I said, I been get into this, you know what I'm saying? So I signed up to one guy. I learned a little bit from him, but mainly I learned a lot on my own. But he started everything off for me. So a couple years down the road, I was losing and shit. So I was losing money for like 2 years straight. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of trading, though. That's part of the game. I tell everybody that. But after those 2 years, I started getting better at it, and I started making a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but I was making good money. And I was leaning towards quitting my job and shit. So I was telling everybody at work, like, shit, once I hit 100K, I'm gonna quit. And they didn't believe me. So they were doing like the pandemic and shit. When I got to this point, traders blew up during the pandemic. It's sad to say that because a lot of people were messed up during the pandemic, but stock traders had their best years during the pandemic. You know, to be real, like the stock market capitalizes off tragic shit. You see what I'm saying? It's fucked up how that works, but that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I ran up a lot of money during the pandemic trading stocks. Had my best year. Ran up almost quarter mil trading stocks, and that what put me up through there and allowed me to do other things. So my mind started opening up. I started thinking about traveling then. I quit my job, and once I hit over 100K, I quit it. And then what I do? I was thinking about getting like a little penthouse in Midtown, um, and getting a brand new like a brand new X6 like BMW. I wanted to do that. But then I started getting on YouTube, and I started seeing a lot of people traveling and shit. So I said, damn, that should look nice. I already got a passport, but I ain't never think about traveling like that. I wanted to travel, but I ain't have nobody to go with me. I didn't want to go by myself 'cause I didn't know what to expect going out the country. So man, man, probably like 3 years. Let's see, 2021. Two, yeah, about 3 years. I got tired of. I'm like, man, I ain't finna wait on y'all, man. I'm finna just go. So my first trip was Bahamas. That's like an entry country. Like if you ain't traveled yet, I think Bahamas is like the entry country to go to because it's right. For me, I stay in Georgia. It's like an hour away, so that's like a fast trip. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, boom. After that Bahamas trip, man, shoot, I fell in love, bro. Like with traveling, so that's how I got started with that. And then I started my other business. I got a sports betting business too. Um, a lot of y'all don't know, but let me show y'all right quick. So this is my sports betting business right here. That's why y'all see the aliens behind me. This is what this is right here. DFS Space. This is my sports betting business right here. You know, I started. And I made over 6 figures with my sport betting business too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of companies pay me to promote them, stuff like that. I give picks away, you know what I'm saying? I bet myself, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So this is my other business I got. DFS Space, if y'all wondering what else I do. And then I got my trading channel right here. I need to get back on it. Traveling been taking up most of my time, and I've been getting lazy making my trading videos. But if you deal with me, I just show you stuff anyway. But this is my trading channel, you know what I'm saying? So this is my first love right here, trading. Like this is what most people know me for. It's the trading. I've been doing this for a long time. This is what got me able to do all this stuff, man. So um these two are the bread and butter for me. This is what allows me to travel, whenever I want, because everything's online. I told myself I wanted to make money online, everything online. So that way I can go anywhere I want to go. So I got it to that point now. You see what I'm saying? And it took a lot of hard work. Like I said, my whole 20s was just grinding, trying to find a way and getting in trouble when I was, in the streets and shit. That's all I remember really. My 30s is when I really started getting out doing shit. So it was a long process for me, y'all. So shit, I understand all perspectives. You know what I'm saying? I understand how it feels not to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I understand how it feels to have something. So yeah, that's my story, man. And that's what allows me to travel and stuff like that. Now I'm getting into to the travel game. You know what I'm saying? And what really got me into traveling is I know y'all know y'all probably know Ace Live, but he showed a video showing how much he made from his YouTube channel. And he showed me like he showed like over 10K a month. I'm like, what? And I was already traveling, but I wasn't recording shit. When I seen that, I said, man, I'm gonna start getting into the travel space and making content. After I seen that, I was like, that's free money. You know what I'm saying? You basically just living your life. That's really what you're doing. You just recording yourself. So that's really how I got into vlogging and shit. You know what I'm saying? With him and seeing how much he was making and shit. And that was like 3 years ago. Ain't no telling what he making now. But yeah, man. So I started Paradise Club. That's my traveling. Gonna be my traveling business, stuff like that. And I'm thinking about investing into. Well, I'm going to invest into Dominican Republic. I want to get into the Airbnb game. And the grind don't stop, man. I'm not stopping, bro. I'm not stopping. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hook up with a lot of shorties. I be telling them about business shit. Like we ain't just going out doing shit. Like I'm talking business with them because I know I'm gonna need them in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like to hold shit down for me. Like when I'm not in the state. Like I'm not gonna probably stay in DR, but if they there, they can hold it down for me while I'm continuing to do my other things. Colombia too. You know what I'm saying? So I like to build relationships. Red James said, "What type of trades do you?" I trade stocks. I do equities. Um, in the trading world, I got into it with a lot of option traders. We were going back and forth talking shit, but because I don't see, I haven't seen any option trader. Maybe I know any, but I haven't seen any option trader make a lot of money. Like I just see them make a couple hundred, which is cool. But it's like they promote more than actually trade. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I be seeing. I'm like, y'all just selling courses, man. Like y'all, I don't really see y'all like actually making like real money though. So I got into it with the options dudes. But yeah, I mean, whatever worked for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like stocks was my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I just stick to what I know. I don't try to do extra shit. You see what I'm saying? People ask me, do I trade options? I'm like, nah, I just stick to what I know. You know what I'm saying? Because trading can get complex. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hard work. Like I said, I lost my ass. I lost my ass for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it now, but that's just how much work you got to put in. The shit ain't overnight, man. You got to put work in. What's up? What's up, Malik? What's up, big dog? What else, man? Um, yeah, that's what I do, man. What else I'm trying to get into? Oh yeah, I am a herbalist too. I don't really talk about it, but I'm a herbalist. Uh, this my company right here, Cosmo Culture. I'm big into health and shit like that. I'm not sick. Y'all hear me coughing, but it's this pollen and shit. That's what making me cough. I'm out here in Georgia. If you're from Georgia, you know what I'm talking about with all this pollen and shit. But I don't really remember a time I've been sick. To be real, I don't remember a time I've been sick. I take herbs and stuff, man, to keep myself good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I stopped running Cosmo Culture, man. It started slowing down. I'm gonna change it to something else. Um, but yeah, I was doing that too. Yeah, see, yeah, you know Malik. Yeah, so I am a herbalist. I'm a herbalist. I don't talk about it like that. I've been in a lot of shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep moving, man. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to where I was. You know what I'm saying? I know how I feel to have a negative account in your bank account. I know how this shit feel. I don't want that feeling again, man. Kenny Gray stops with Josh for me in trading. Okay, cool. What up, celebrity life? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all too. If y'all want to join my Discord, I got a Discord where y'all can chat with me anytime. Um, I'm still working on it. I'm kind of getting lazy with it, but people joining in. But we need that thing bumping though. I'm finna give y'all the link right now. They gonna get there though. I'm a one man crew, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm talking to these chicos, man. Gotta put them to work, man. I gotta turn them into employees, man. But there you go, right there. That's the link to the Discord. If y'all want to join my Discord, if you got any questions or anything, like I got all the main countries up there. Like we can just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like do anything in there. If y'all want to sign up to that, it's free. Everything free. I'm not charging for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like most people do. But yeah, sign up to the Paradise Club Discord, man. And oh yeah, 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 yeah. I gotta show y'all Paradise Club website. So y'all, My guest about to come up in 4 minutes. So about to chop it up. And this one I'm working on right now. Paradise Club. Like all the Airbnbs y'all see me at, in my videos, like y'all can book those too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you decide to go to Brazil, you can get the same Airbnb I got in Brazil. I got it all here on this website. So like you can just click Airbnb, and then like all the countries I've been to, let's say Mexico. When I went to Mexico, you can type, if you go to Tulum, you go to Tulum, and this is a spot I went to when I was in Tulum. So you can just click on it, and I give a score. I said that shit 10 out of 10. That shit was raw. So you go to Tulum, you can take my word for it. Like I ain't getting paid from them, so I ain't got no reason to count. So like if I had a bad experience, I'm gonna let y'all know. If I had a great experience, I'm gonna let y'all know. So if y'all go to Tulum, Mexico, just click on it. Y'all want to book this shit right here? Boom, it's right there. All my, you know what I'm saying? All my listings that I've been to. It's all there. So paradiseclubtravel.com. Y'all want to check that out. Let's see. You not seeing the chat? What's going on? What you mean you're not seeing the chat, Alvin? You're not seeing the chat. I think you can do videos about try to trade. Yeah, I mean, if you want to look at the trading video, just go to DCPRT, my trading YouTube channel. I don't want to mix everything up. I keep everything separate. Cause some people may just want to see the travel stuff. I don't want to mix up trading with it. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested in trading, just go to my trading channel. You see it. Malik said, hold on, y'all, right quick. Let me put y'all up on the screen. Show y'all some love, man. Yeah. Are you getting into serious debt trap? No. Hell no. Nah, bro. If I would listen to that question, look at that question, Kama. If I'm getting into debt traveling, I'm gonna stop traveling. That's that simple. If I'm getting into debt, that's something I can control. You see what I'm saying? I can control myself not traveling. You see what I'm saying? Why would I keep traveling when I ain't got it? Like, nah, bro. I'm good. I am good. I make well over 6 figures, bro. And I don't go real crazy. And I don't have a lot of overhead. As far as like my business is all online. It's not like I got a brick and mortar where I gotta pay fucking $5,000 a month on my office space or some shit. Like all this shit online, so I don't have no overhead. It just me making money and paying tax, pretty much. and I can write off all my travel expenses, bro. I got a fire CPA that writes all this stuff off. Even though my business got nothing to do with traveling. Yeah. Yeah. There are ways. There are ways. Let's see. I'm not. Is anyone else seeing it? I see you right here. Look, I'm gonna highlight you, bro. Look, you see yourself right here, bro? You good, fam? So my guests gonna be pulling up. They should be pulling up right now. Oh, y'all gotta send the damn link. I'm slipping, y'all. I gotta send them the link. I'm slipping on my pimping. Hold on, y'all. They probably like, what that nigga doing? Hold on. Let me get them straight, y'all. Let me get them straight. Zoom, zoom. Let me get them straight, man. I wish it was an easier way to damn send invite. Gotta send that shit to myself. And if anybody else got any sauce to give, man, give it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about putting each other on, man, sharing, sharing what everybody knows, man. Like whatever I do, if it helps you, if you want to start a sporting business, a sport business or whatever, I don't speak on what I do, you know what I'm saying? But if anybody have like any online job that that allows people to travel, or any IT, I heard IT is good, like, you know, give the sauce, man. We ain't gatekeeping over here, man. Let's see. It's all about helping each other, man. Let's see. Right, I'm tripping, man. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, trading stocks and sports betting is mine. So if y'all interested in that, I got y'all on that, man. If anybody else got any other gigs, you know what I'm saying, that allows you to travel, man, please share it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be interested in it. If you want to come up, I'll bring you up so you can talk about it. This is what we talking about. Then after all that, it's a free fall. We can talk about anything, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't hear people talking about the business side of this. Like, how are you able to do this type of stuff? Like, how are you able to travel? You know what I'm saying? I don't see people talking about that on their lives. They just talk about horror stories and women all day. That's all I talk about, which is cool. I do that too, but sometimes you got to talk about other shit, man. I got you, Prime. Okay, Alvin. Got you, man. Yeah, I see you, big dog. I see Malik Foster too. What's up, Misha? I sent y'all that link, Misha. Let me pull him up right quick. What up, bro?
Yo, what up, DC? What's going on?
Yeah, I did Prime, y'all. One of the guys that helped me out with things. He one of the brains, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me
Nah,
ideas and stuff, man.
man. Nah, man. We just providing that value, man. Looking out for each other, man. Just trying to get out of this matrix, man.
Right. Misha and damn, bro. Hold on, y'all, right quick. Hold on. Damn. Let me get that right, y'all. Misha and RAINESWORLD gonna be pulling up too. How was the Brazil trip? Brazil was nice, man. I'm for sure going back. I've been talking to all the Brazilian chicks I've been talking to. I want to go to like the more tropical areas of Brazil, that shit nice. Like that shit beautiful, man. Like I don't want to be in a city all the time with all the tourists. I like to get where no tourists at. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to get out. So when I go back, I'm gonna be with them. Like we're gonna be doing some shit uh like getting out. But Brazil was nice, man. You didn't get it? I sent it to I sent it to your husband. I sent it to you on Instagram. I sent it to your Instagram, Misha. Prime ain't got no channel, man. He don't want to get on
Nah,
YouTube.
nah,
I
nah.
like that, man.
Man, look, man, that's like I told you, DC. Like, sometimes, you just support, man. Like, I'm more interested in the background. You know what I mean? It's like the music industry, man. You had like the Dame Dashes, the Herbs. I like to be in the background, bro.
Yeah, Prime he in one blog with me. You know what I'm saying? When we was in the DR, so stay tuned for that when I drop that. But he'll be in the vlogs. He just not, he's not the vlogger.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Let me go back up. Maybe I missed somebody. Hold on. I get to your album. It's a lot of people, man. Let's see. Yes, okay. Rick James said, we'll get to that later on, Rick James. We'll get to that later. Say that question right there. I retired in 8 years debt free. I would probably move to DR to live off my trades and my retirement. Yeah. I know a lot of people that's in Panama, they living off their retirement. Um, and they like like they was in the like the military and stuff like that. Like they living off that stuff right there. Um, I think Black Clinton said he gets some money from that or something like that. But yeah, it's a lot of people living on retirement in Panama. I think Panama give you benefits too. Um, yeah, man. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I'm waiting on MISHA though. Yeah, look into Panama, man. I'm gonna talk to Black Cleaner for you, man. He know a lot, so I'm gonna talk to him
Yeah, shout out
about
to the Black King.
what's up, Mish.
All right. Hey, sorry, I was having difficulties on my phone. It wasn't letting me get on, but on his phone, it's letting me get on. So.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on.
What's up, Misha? What's going on?
Hi, Prime.
How you doing?
I feel like I know people on here, like personally, for real.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me back this up. All right, let me get Dan in here. When I turn the phone, is it all right?
You say what?
When I twist the phone, is it all right?
Yeah.
All right.
You'll just be like in portrait mode, I think.
Huh?
You'll be like in portrait mode, like you'll be like this, like straight up. You'll look like Prime, like how he is.
Okay, cool.
What's good? What's good,
Hello?
man? What's good,
What's
man?
good, my boy?
What's up, man?
Well, what's up, brother? What's up,
Prime,
man?
what's
Well,
good,
Queens
man?
get the money. What's up,
Yeah,
man?
Queens get the money. What's good?
What's going on?
Y'all can introduce yourself if y'all want to, man. And for the people that don't know Prime, shit, you can introduce yourself to Prime.
Good. Do your thing, Prime. You start off.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. My name is Prime. I am a veteran. I'm from Maryland. I was born in DC, grew up in the Maryland, DC area. Shout out to New York City. That's my second home. I used to live in the Bronx too. Shout
Okay,
out to New York City.
The dirty Bronx.
Yeah, the Bronx. Yeah, Fordham. Yeah, Burnside, Fordham. I used to work on Burnside Avenue. I was a barber at one point.
How we got love for the Bronx?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. So that's a little bit about me. I am an entrepreneur. Um, I had two companies before. I no longer have. I had a car rental company in Miami. That was going well. That went well through the pandemic. A lot of people made a lot of money during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So that was good. And then when I decided to close that down, I invested my money into the home health care. You know, like having like nurses, like a nurse agency.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
CNA shit, right?
that's good money.
Yeah, yeah, that's just
Yeah,
really
we
good
got
money.
some
Yeah,
people. Yeah, we got some people that do that out here doing real great.
yeah, it's a great business, and actually, you can become a millionaire pretty quickly
No,
doing
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. But
Um,
is it true though? Is it true that I mean, actually, I didn't mean cut you off. Is it true that it's real tedious? Like you mess up something, you could lose your contracts.
yeah,
So
I
you
was just
gotta have
about to
somebody
tell.
know how to do all that. Cause our people's into it. They do it. They doing
Literally,
real
her
good.
life changed. Literally less than a year. She went from living here to like big boy, like big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, it was the opposite. He's right. That's a good question because for me, I started off from the lower end and had an office and everything in Houston, but then, like you said, it gets complicated. So I no longer have that company, man. I'm actually going through some legal issues now. So you make mistakes, it could cost you the whole business.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fact. That's
You
why she be
can't
stressed out the way she be. I mean, they got
stressed out.
big cars, big houses, big everything, but they be having big stress too.
Big stress. But I mean, like if you get a system down pat, like you could easily even like your first second year, you already made $1 million like in a year. So
Yeah, yeah,
it's
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
It
Like
depends on where
yeah,
you at too, the city, state you in, because Medicaid has different laws in
Yeah.
different cities
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, but it's good money, real good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's gangster though. I mean, that's good. That's good that you jump out the window because you're the type of person that people need to have around because a lot of people don't like to jump out the window. Anybody can do it. A lot of people got fears. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, you got to.
yeah, my name is RAINESWORLD. You know what I'm saying? They call me D. Um, I'm an entrepreneur also. I own a gym. I used to work for LA Fitness, master trainer LA Fitness, and then I started seeing basically how I was making them 8 grand to 10 grand every 2 weeks, and I was only getting like 16, 1700.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, if I could open up my own thing, and that's how the gym thing started. And then from then I needed another side hustle, and I started dealing with like the sneaker game. The sneaker game is a billionaire business. That's big money. Everybody, people will have their last bit of money to look fresh, especially
Facts.
in our community. They would look fresh because nobody want to dress with, nobody want to rock with a person that wear no name brand, but their account is good, their credit score is good. Nobody want to, they can't figure that out right now. So they just want to, your first impression is everything. Plus coming from New York is a very
Fashion.
materialistic spot.
Yeah,
If you don't got what it got on, you getting played with every day.
Atlanta like that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Atlanta crazy with it too,
yeah.
bro. They get on
DC is
your ass.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, New York got Queens Day in Atlanta, so you can, it's all there. Everybody's there
Yeah,
in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But the
yeah.
thing is, I come from that, and then I left my mom at 16 years old in Queens. I had to just figure it out, and I came out to PA, and New York dudes, we go wherever we go. You know what I mean? We had to figure it out, but basically that's what it was. And I still got the gym. I had the gym 14 years, 14 years, and I got all my clients. I got my gym in a different kind of area, not where I be at, but I got my area where I live at, but it's predominantly I ain't gonna front Europeans because they'll pay that ticket.
yeah, to pay the premium. Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna pay that $40 an hour and they want to train 3 or 4 times a week. So if you got 200 clients and nobody's coming less than twice a week at $40 a session, and I train and I got 3 other trainers.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
you know, and it was a leap of faith because everybody say like the thing about entrepreneurs, we fail a lot. You know what I mean? That's what it is, but we don't give up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the difference between a billionaire and a person that's working at a restaurant because the thing is, we get knocked down 100 times, but that 101 time might take off. It's over.
That's why I say I lost my ass for 2 years. Most people not gonna last that long. But I was so stubborn and so ready to get from that 9 to 5, bro. I stayed in it. And I knew people already that already was millionaires that were trading. So I know it's possible.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
yeah.
I just had to get my mind right. I'm coming up, I'm coming in there like a nigga, bro. Like thinking like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, you did right. You did right. You did right. But you did right because you got people like I got people I rock with that don't. They cool with the jobs they work at. FedEx, UPS. They make good money, but that's guaranteed money for them. But then they look at me like, yo, I wish I could do this. Wish I could do what you doing. And you doing great and all this and all that. But yeah, I'm doing great too. It's just that y'all don't want to jump out the window because of fear of failing. And then you don't want to hear you. They don't want to hear their wife. They don't want to hear. You know what I mean? I love my wife and all that, but my wife don't got nothing to do with what the fuck I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I love my wife. My wife, her say so is valid, but sometimes women will tell you, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this.
And it's the wrong decision.
Yeah, you feel me? Because they not doing it. They fear and they got a working job and all that. And then when you take off, it's like, oh, you did great. Nah, you just got to do it. You can't. It could be your spouse, it could be your rib and all that, your sidekick, but you got to do what you got to do, my boy. And I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of friends that don't like to do nothing. I'm like the only one that like to jump out the window. But they my homies. They good. If I run out of gas at late night, they get up 3 in the morning, come get me. They my homies. But I got to build to get to a certain level. But I also know a lot of people that get a lot of money that say they're going to look out with me and go down with me, but they funny style people. So I'd rather get money by myself than get money with a dude that's rocking out, but you're a funny style cat. You feel me?
Yep.
And we can't really build because everybody ready to do something with you. Then when you do it, everybody want to be the main person now. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of just walking through the door together shining, they want to walk in before you. Mm-hmm. So that's the problem in life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fact. And you know, people don't understand that like they want to get settled for that check every week, and that's cool. Like you said, it's comfortable, but they don't understand. They look at you and they think, oh, you traveling and you got motion, and it's like they think it's easy, but you don't got a guaranteed check every week.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
Facts.
You don't got a guaranteed check. You don't know when you're gonna get paid. Like for example, you know how it is. Sometimes the clients come, sometimes they can't pay. Things happen, man.
Yeah.
So you got to keep pushing, whether or not they come or not.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it's like I like my freedom. I got my bread, I got my vehicles, I got everything I want, but I still want more. That's me coming from a certain area, the demographic of an area that I'm never happy. It's like me at the dice table at the casino. I might got a lot of chips, but I want them chips. And realistically, I'm not gonna get all them chips right there by the, you know what I mean, by the players. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that I want more. But it could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. But if you don't overdo anything, like you having too much religion, you believe in it too much, that's a bad thing. Anything too much, over excessive is bad. Mm-hmm. So if you can find that medium, you good. It's just that it's hard to find individuals that want to rock out with you. Like I can go out, we can travel and all that. Soon we could travel, but I might want to build with people like, yo, we do this and we do that, we put some money together because y'all get 401ks, y'all get Social Security. I don't get none of that. I gotta invest in my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For all that. And I don't get none of that. I don't got the what's the money they be getting when they be cashing in? People who the 401k, yeah. They be cashing in, taking money. I can't do all that. I gotta get it how I live and just and stash and tuck and be my own. You know what I mean? I gotta be my own. But I can make it happen by investments, but I got to make sure I'm good first. But this right now is working. But I do want to go to DR and open up some things in DR. I ain't going to lie. I do. Before before they mess it up. Before them people come from all them different countries, Canada, everything, do
Yeah.
everything, the price go up, and they mess it up. I ain't gonna front. But you know what I mean? That's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Violent Black said, "Man, I can't do that. No guaranteed check. I got too many bills to risk that, but I've been tried, failed." I don't know what you really mean, bro. I think I kind of get what you're saying, but
I think he means like a guaranteed check or something like that. That's
he's saying he ain't trying to take no risk, but man,
I
bro,
get it.
if you ain't grew up with a silver spoon, bro, you're gonna have to do that to get to a certain point, bro. You're gonna have to jump
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people can't do a lot. Like, listen, it's like,
It
listen.
ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody either.
Nah, it ain't. It ain't for everybody.
Nah,
It's
it's
just
not.
like you got people that get bullied. Like you get bullied in the hood. You don't got the right clothes on. Your mom get high or something. I don't know. I'm coming from that era. You know what I mean? I'm in the 76 baby, so I'm coming from the 80s when it was real at 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, I'm just trying to say, like, if you get bullied a lot, going through things, I used to get wingworms, all that. You know what I mean? In the water and all that outside the projects and left rack. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, when you get teased a lot and you get older and you go through things, it don't bother you. Like, you know what I mean? It don't mean nothing. But you got other people from demographic areas that they get teased, they hang themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It depends what you've been through. So if you ain't used to failing and everything's good, people, they don't know how to react to failure. They lose their mind. They jump in the river.
That's a fact, man. Yeah.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I mean? You just gotta go through it young. You gotta go through it before you know what I mean? You can't just start off doing it because I'd be scared to death too. Because if I fail, then I gotta think about everybody else. It's a ripple effect. So I got no plan B. It's gotta be plan A.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I agree with that 100%, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I was. Like, shit, I forgot to mention, but I developed anxiety because I ain't know where the hell I was gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? In the future, I just know I had to do something. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't know it was gonna work. You see what I'm saying? I'm just not coming out of my anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a good space now. So, but during that time, though, I'm like, shh. I'm like, song gotta rock.
Yeah.
So I'm getting anxiety anyway at the damn 9 to 5. I don't want to be at. So shit, I can do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't want to go back to the streets no more because I ain't trying to do no time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So,
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that
it ain't working out.
yeah. My job is not, enough. So when he said it's the truth, like I'm a pharmacy technician, I call it a legal drug dealer.
Yeah.
But I have all those good things, the benefits, all that good stuff. And I enjoy doing what I do. It's just being here is not enough. It's enough somewhere else if I could spend it and spend more time somewhere else. But
but
there's pros and cons that come with that stuff. It's like then you got to ask the white people when to go on vacation and stuff like that. So it's like at a point I was looking for an online job and then that slowed up. So it's just like now you got to learn how to manage your money. And that's why I'm thankful for him because he knows how to manage money and he teaches me how to do that. And that's how we are able to travel too.
But you got also understand, right? For us to grow, you gotta network with people that think like you. They're like, yo, all right, well, just like we did like we was building earlier about the car rental jump off, right? All right, you might know this. I'm talking about this could be business though. This could be big business. Like you might know somebody you deal with, blah. Then you like, yo, D, you know somebody? Yeah, I know somebody. So now it's like plugs, like networking. You know what I'm saying? So say this, I want to do home health care. I want to open up one of them joints out here. Then I could build with Prime. And then he made the mistakes. He made the errors that he don't want me to make. All he got to do is teach me the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that goes in everything in life. But a lot of people like to pull each other up. That's like when we go overseas, this is what I hate about overseas. When you go out the country, all black dudes or whatever, they want to holler at you. They want to build with you. They want to build me. Why you building with me, man? I mean, we in Mexico, yeah, we had Temptations. Now y'all want to build with me. You want to call my white boy. Hey, where y'all from, America? Come over here. Y'all won't build with me over here. So don't build with me over there. I don't like that. That's one thing I don't like.
I mean, I think that comes. I think that comes with Black men being more comfortable out the country, because when you're in the United States, you know, everybody's got their
Guards up.
guards and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So
facts.
people are more sweeter out.
I get that, but I don't know who you are, because I am who I am here. I'm a people person, so I am who I am here, and I am who I am over there.
Yeah,
So now I don't know how to carry.
Yo, let me read it right quick. Malik Foster said, teaching online English, gig work, picking up trade, odd jobs to supplement is the way to hedge your bets. To U.S. expert. Oh, yeah. Hey, Malik, if you want to come on, man, let me know if you want to come on later on. But, yeah, there y'all go, man. I mean,
that's what I tell her she could do. If she was in DR, she could do bilingual classes, English and Spanish. She could rock out. She'll make some bread.
Spanish? You know Spanish, Misha?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
What you thought I was?
No, I know you were Latino, but I'm just saying, like, someone don't know. I know Puerto Rican. She told me she didn't know no Spanish.
Yeah, the New Yorkers, yeah,
like New York Ricans, like New York Ricans.
Well,
They
yeah,
don't
I
speak
consider
Spanish.
myself that too, because I wasn't raised speaking it, so I had to teach myself growing up. So I call it Spanglish. Like, there's some things that I don't understand, but that's because all Hispanics, they kind of twisted their Spanish in a different way. There's only one way to speak Spanish, but Dominicans, Colombians, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and so on, they all, you know, twisted it their way. So now it's just everywhere. But for the most part, I get us by when we're out the country.
Yeah. That's all that matters right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you were saying, Wayne's World? What you were saying?
Oh, Wayne is on there. Be Smiley. Wait. Be Smithy.
Yeah, Be Smiley said Rainers and Misha, what up?
That's Wayne.
Oh, you trying to say his name? Okay.
That's good, my boy.
I seen in the comments too. Somebody said, it's never gonna be the right time. Like, I don't believe in that. It's never gonna be the right time. Now, you could calculate your risk, but it's never gonna be a right time to jump off the porch. Sometimes you gotta just do it. You waiting for the perfect time. You never going.
A lot of people who like moved from here and left to a different country, sometimes I just be sitting here and I'll be like, how did they do it? Like, they tell us how they did it, like they just upped and left, but like, I got a whole house, like furniture, would they just storage
no,
it
they
and
sold
put
it.
it off the
Nah,
sell?
they sold it.
I know that's what they did. I'm just saying the whole process. Like,
this one's scary. This is the scary one. You hear her? This is her. This is my Wiz. This is a scary one. I'm ready. Look, I was ready. I
want to leave, but I'm just like, I don't know.
I wanted to leave years ago. She didn't want. I know how we gonna do it. This is when things was crazy good, right? Yeah. And then we was like, we're gonna wait for a right time. So, you know, don't wait for a right time. Wait for a right time. Now the time is now. She fed up with here. She want to go, but the money was heavier back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't. There's no right time to jump. You gotta just jump.
And it's easy for them to explain. And then you got some people who storage their stuff and sold some stuff and just left.
You might see black YouTubers that go out there and be by themselves, left their family going through a divorce, but the white people be bringing their family.
Yeah, hit that like button. Smash the like button, like old country boy said.
You know what I'm saying? White,
sometimes you need that balance, though. You know, sometimes
Europeans, they bring their family. They ain't scared they'll come out there book bags and they ain't scared.
They're not scared.
You know what I'm saying? But then when they do something, it's like this. Okay, it's like a thing I always say about Punta Cana. They over there, they made Punta Cana Miami. You know what I'm saying? You go over there to the club, the bottle, they want $250 for a section and then $250 each bottle. That's New York prices.
You paying just the session by itself, $250.
They want the station. No, don't say the club. Because we don't want, you know what I mean? Because we don't want people to get hate, and we go there and they like, I remember you.
Go ahead.
So the certain clubs in Punta Cana, right? If you want the club, you want the section by the stage, it's $250. Because my man was just there, right?
Just to see.
$250 USD.
All right.
Then they want $250 for the bottles.
So you gotta pay for the bottle and the section.
So you in 500.
So if you buy 3 bottles, come on, what's that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always stay in America with that.
I mean, I could do that in Harlem, Washington Heights.
Yeah.
Well, they're going off of
The tourists, yeah, the money. Even the shorties, you know what I mean, they have them chill with your company, you're gonna pay a little bit more. It's cool, whatever. Still cheaper than here, I guarantee you that. But the thing is like we left here to come out there because of the energy, the people, the culture, the love. Then y'all coming out there and y'all investing and y'all buying all this and y'all changing it up. And I just get mad because I see them doing it and they putting their stuff together. But you see brothers and they always say to white people, they always doing it, they always running shit, they always taking over. But then we could do the same thing. We just can't build. For some odd reason, we just can't rock out and build.
Yep. I got a super chat. Old country boy said, do the panelists have a preferred investment vehicle?
I'll let y'all handle that.
You want to go first, DC?
He talking to y'all. I gave mine.
Okay, all right. So this is what I would say. When I was in the exotic car rental space in Miami, all the real millionaires that would come and rent cars or rent boats from me, they always had real estate. Real estate is something that if you start a business tomorrow and everything goes wrong, if you got a home or you got 2 homes or 3 homes, you could leverage one and you back in the game. If you have real estate, you always have access to money and capital.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't speak on like investment funds and retirement plans, but I know real estate. Real estate is you can get money immediately. If you own a property, you can get money immediately. So if you lose money tomorrow and you got 2 properties, you can go back to the bank and try to get something out of it, and then you back on top.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I know a lot of people I know people that do real estate too. I think real estate is cool. We try to get into real estate, and buy houses from sheriff sales and try to get with it. But the people that's doing it, my situation happened with that was the people that was doing it, when it was time, they'll come over and build with you, but it was time for us to really sit down and really show me which ones that I should rock with, which shell I should go with. Let's do this, let's do that. They wasn't with me. And I'm not really ready to walk up in the club by myself if I never been in there. So my man been in there, I'm expecting us to go walk in there and just show me, oh, this is best section over here. Just give me that. All you gotta do is do that with me a couple times. And then once I learn and then we build together, anytime you need me for any other things that I venture out, because I deal with different people than you. So I'm gonna have different avenues of different things. So when you need that help, one hand wash the other, both wash the face. But some people just don't be on it like that.
Yeah.
So I just do what I do that works for me, and I just stay with that until I figure something else out. That's where I'm at with it right now. I'm not gonna even lie. So, and when the gym fell in my hands, I didn't even think about wanting to do the gym. I just said, well, I like doing this. Where I'm gonna go work at? Target or somewhere and all that if I leave here, because they was firing people. This is what happened. When I was working for LA Fitness, they was firing people if you wasn't like when the district leader come in, you don't go get coffee. Like, yo, I'm gonna get some coffee. You want coffee, sir? I'm gonna get coffee. You want some coffee? I wasn't that type of guy. And I felt that I've been here 2 years, but people that was here before me is not here no more. So one day they're gonna get rid of me. So I used to come there and train early in the morning. I had my daughter living with me, so I had my daughter all day. And what's crazy is I'm taking a bus to work, all that, in the cold, snow, rain with my daughter, all that, going work back and forth to work. And I used to keep her there for the daycare because daycare is expensive. So I used to keep her there for the daycare. So I'm there from like in the summertime, 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. Then I leave around like 9 to 10 at night. My daughter with me all day there. Daycare hours. You understand? You're only supposed to keep your kid there for 2 hours. She there all day with me. So what happened was I had unit people that was that was there working. They wanted me to train them, and I wouldn't train them at 6 in the morning. They wanted me to train, so they told the district leaders that my daughter was in there. You feel me? Over the max. So now they want to fire me. Check this out. So then I got my daughter out of there. Then I opened up a gym. Everybody heard I had a gym. Everybody wanted to support. All the black. Oh, yo, what's your gym? Oh, you crazy. You did it. You did it. Then they started showing the people at LA Fitness that I have a gym. So now you know it's a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
But everybody that trains at LA Fitness does training outside LA Fitness at parks, boot camps, everything. It was just that they didn't believe that I could open up a gym in the area I did it at. So now they felt like, well, if he could do this, he could really take all our clients. I wasn't on that type of time. I just wanted to have somewhere for me when they let me go. And then if my client's going to eventually want to come with me anyway, because I'm not there no more. We built a relationship like a barbershop. You've been cutting hair for 6, 7 years with your barber. He never made a mistake. So if he leaves, you're going to go where he go.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about the gym. That's how I survived. But I didn't get them all. Just in fact, I got enough to keep me going for 14 years and have other trainers work with me, not work for me, but work with me under the umbrella. And then I get a percentage from them.
Well, you know, it's funny you said that, because like when I was a barber in New York City, I learned that you don't gotta be the best barber. You just gotta be the barber that's always there.
Yeah.
Because eventually, consistent. Eventually, people gonna be like, "Hey," but they see you every week. They see you in there every week.
Normally they start out with them little kids.
Yeah, the barber's not there, or you know,
build
their
up.
barber's late, or he talking outside, smoking a cigarette, whatever. Then they start noticing that, man, this dude is always here, man. All right, let me just give him a chance. Eventually, they just start rocking with you because you always there. They can call you anytime. You always at the barbershop.
Yeah, you dependable.
You dependable, man.
Yeah, and very reliable. So that's what it is, like DR, right? Check this out. If you go open up some ill kind of business in DR, all you gotta do is be on time.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I never got fired.
Yeah.
I never got. No, this.
No, that was a comment.
Oh,
comment to your story, got fired.
No, more to my story is my man was my supervisor, and he told me they're gonna let me go. So before they let me go, I left. So I didn't get fired. I just kept it moving. But I had my place already. But I was scared to just go there 100% because I thought I was gonna fail. But I'm also the one that had a clothing store when I was 21 in a certain area in the suburbs of Philly that had North Face jackets. But Philadelphia wasn't wearing North Face jackets back then. They was wearing Woolrich's. So my mom gave me 30K and I put up 30K. And that's how we opened up my first store. And I messed that up. I would go to work. I'm supposed to open up at 10. I go to work at 1.
Yeah.
I open up from 1 to 5 and I leave. Because I felt like I had it. It don't matter. I was young, 20-something years old. You're young. I wasn't very, I didn't understand. I just thought you have a shop, you're a businessman, you're going to get rich. It wasn't like that. So I failed a lot. I did a lot of things. I failed a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it don't stop me from going. Even if I had this for 14 years. I'm tired of gym. I don't want to be a 50-year-old trainer. So I want to go to DR and I want to do something. But I got to figure it out. You know what I mean? That's all. I just got to find one more thing here. I'm trying to do something with my brother in Georgia. Once that gets solidified, then I can leave. Because while I'm sleeping and thinking, I'm still making bread from over here.
Still making money, yeah. Because
so
DR
if I
ain't
take a
cheap,
year for me to find the right motion, I'm still getting bread from over here. So I'm still up over there.
Still up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool. I don't want to break the bank over here. I just want to make enough while I'm living over there like a millionaire live here. And it don't take that much. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't spend that much if you're doing everything right with the right people. You don't spend that much.
Yeah. Is IT the best remote job? Like, cause I hear people speak on IT, man. Like for traveling.
Our technology, yeah. A lot of people get money on that because they need them.
I can't find a remote job for nothing.
Yeah, because the IT got a lot of work.
Yeah, I think
if anybody in that field, let me know, man. Like I wanna bring you up here.
Yeah, I went to school for it. But it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? I graduated though. I mean, it was like a certificate program, but like I always tell people for remote jobs, that's the best. IT is the best because if you get like a sales job or like like ADT or something like that, oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll fire you quick. They'll
yeah,
fire you
that,
quick. You leave the desk just to use the bathroom or something, they'll fire you.
yeah.
yeah.
See, I don't
That's
want
probably
that.
the best answer, Tom
No,
Slick. And that's probably the best answer, Tom Slick. Is IT, bro. I hear that a lot.
yeah, IT.
Yeah, because I can't imagine you living overseas. You got a job, you're doing good, and then they telling you like that. I seen a guy talking on YouTube the other day in Colombia. He was saying that he had. Then they said they was eliminating the job. Telling me he had to come in. He said, "I'm not coming back," and he stood overseas. So I don't know how much he had saved or what he's doing now, but I wouldn't want to be put in that situation at
No,
the age I'm at right now, and I'm overseas and I'm doing good, and then they just change everything next year.
Yeah,
yeah,
Nah, I'd rather stay in America and tuck for a whole nother year and open up a business overseas.
yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
you could get into I know Misha, you was talking about like you was doing like you pharmacy technician. Uh,
Yeah, also was looking into that.
you could do that in DR. You could look into that. You could look into opening pharmacies and stuff like
Yeah,
that. More like on the entrepreneurship role. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
just
yeah,
employing people. You never know.
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know. I don't know what the gatekeeping is. But maybe you could look into that over there.
yeah. You definitely need a pharmacist.
yeah, you're gonna need a pharmacist. Our homegirl's a pharmacist, but she's cool for Cocoa Puffs. But
Mm,
yeah, but it's like a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things you can make some bread. I need to make that US kind of bread over there though. And there's a lot of things because I know some people over there doing great over there.
yeah, they're doing good, man. They're
They're
doing
doing
real
real
good.
good. They live over there, got business and everything. They're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
real good. So
10,
I
15,
say,
20,000 US
yeah,
a month.
I say Airbnb in the right area or take off. You just gotta be in the right area.
I
Yeah,
keep saying I'm trying to get $1, yo, man. Like y'all heard it here first.
yeah.
You know
DC, the
what I'm
first
saying?
one
I
talking
might need
about
to shut my
$1.
mouth, but ain't no gatekeeper though. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all $1, yo. I'm telling you, man, the future.
It's a lot of Airbnbs out there. The area is great. Every time I look at the spots on Airbnb, is right by the ocean. Is beautiful out there, and it's not too far from Santo Domingo to where as though if you want to go out to the club.
And they say all the women buying $1, yo. Like all the Airbnbs I got in $1, yo, if a woman got it. So they own it early. You know what I'm saying? Like they see it. I see it too. you know, that $1 video I got, y'all can hear them working. Like they working. Like I say that because the it's gonna be new. Like all the shit gonna be new. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
all like Misha said, by the ocean. Um,
Yeah, it's beautiful out there. I mean, they've been doing Airbnbs out there though.
yeah, but I'm saying they starting to build a lot though. Like
Oh yeah, Bill. Yeah, yeah,
turned
yeah.
into like
Yeah,
a city now.
Yeah, because what's the
A
yeah,
lot
name
of
done?
trees out there.
Yeah, Punta Cana done. What's the other one? Vasta Cana,
Vista
Vista
Cana,
Cana,
Cap Cana.
Got
all the
Cop Town.
Canas.
Yo,
You
Cop
know what I'm
Town out
saying?
there.
yeah,
They
yeah.
know
Top
about
down.
that. They know about that. And then you know what I mean? So there's a lot of
Yeah,
land in DR. There's a lot of places. You gotta make sure Americans is going over there touring though. Because you want the people that's coming over there and that's going to them little spots. Like that's why they be making so good in Punta Cana because everybody go there. The boats. Every time I talk to somebody, I was in DR last week. I look at them, right? I said, "Where you was at Punta Cana, right?" Yeah,
But
yeah,
because they
that's
look
why I
like the
say
Punta.
about $1 because it's low key too. Like
yeah,
because it's
Yeah,
out there in
that
the
area
country.
draws a
So
lot of
if you want
women's
to turn up, you
attention,
can go
like that
to.
are booking from over here. It's like real pretty, so it draws our attention when it comes to like booking an Airbnb. You want to have fun in other spot like outside, but then when you go to your Airbnb, you want it to be like somewhere where you could take pictures at and put it
Yeah,
up
you
on the
still having
gram.
fun. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's
The
right in the
scenery.
middle. It's right in the middle of Santo Domingo and
Yeah,
Punta Cana.
Do they
So
got a lot of resorts there like Punta Cana?
no, they just not
nah,
building stuff. That's what I'm
All
saying.
right, see, that's why
I'm
Punta Cana
scoping it
does
out
so
before it
great.
happens. Yeah,
But
it's
like
that's
gonna
why
y'all.
Punta
happen.
Cana does so great because of resorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give them about 5 years, they'll be ready. But what I'm saying is, like, if tourists want to venture out, they driving distance to Santo Domingo, which is the capital. Everybody want to go there,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
they can go to Punta Cana if they wanted to, because
Yeah. It's
that's
right in the
drivable
middle.
distance. It's
It's right in the
like an
middle.
hour away. That's why I say Juan Dolio gonna be the spot. It's gonna be like the new Sasua, I think.
Bless you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
All right.
Tell
It's
What
you.
right
you
in the
talking
middle.
about as far as Sasua, like in which way?
No, I ain't talking about that. You
Not
know what
that
I'm
way.
saying? I'm talking about as far as popularity.
All
Like,
right, so let me say this though.
because it
No,
got
let
a
me say
lot
this.
of benefits.
Now let me say this though. Punta Cana, not Sasua, my older brother, right? My older brother, 56. He was telling me about Sasua when I was 18. Sasua been rocking and rolling for that thing. That's why everybody know about Sasua. It's not because of the beach.
Yeah. And eventually it's gonna get played out, and they ain't gonna want to know.
It's gonna get played out when they finish. They're gonna move, but I mean, I'm trying to say, but I don't think.
I don't know if it's gonna get played out.
Nah,
I don't know.
Played out.
Wait, because
what I'm saying is,
when I become an old head, I think I'm gonna always be like, babe, let's go check to see what's walking down Sosu out there. You know, I always want to be in those areas.
but what I say about Wandolio is it's by the capital. Sasua ain't by the capital. At least, because if you got Wandolio looking like Sasua, but Wandolio has the capital right beside it, just extra little shit beside it, people gonna go there. And it's newer.
I get it. But even when you're in Santo Domingo in DR, if you go to Santo Domingo, you see more Americans in Sasua in the north than you'll see us. They don't want to be in Santo Domingo because they don't know Spanish like that, and they don't want.
But they don't have to go there though.
No, but I'm talking about for my business wise. I need them to go there. Wherever I met, I need them to be there because of a certain reason. And the only reason they going to the North Coast is because of the women.
Yeah.
But you're gonna, like, you already know, because you're a businessman, so you already know, like, before you even put your feet down, you already know the type of customer that you're trying to attract, right? So you know if it's a certain type of demographic you want, you know you're gonna go north.
Yeah,
You know
I'm just trying to get the demographic of money being spent every day on my business.
That's
Not
a
once
fact.
a month.
That's a fact. It's just what I mean by that is, like, you know, like you said, like when you go, like, you could blindfold me and put me anywhere on the island, and I could take my blindfolds off, and I know I'm in the north, or I know if I'm in the south, because you just see the type of Americans that you're gonna see in the north.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could just tell, right, when you're in Puerto Plata, so you know. You're like, oh, I know where I'm at, because you go to La Serena or whatever, you see dudes walking around with this scuba diving shoes and all. You know where you at.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're not gonna be in Santo Domingo like that.
Nah, not
so
at
you're
all.
right. You're right.
Not at all. And I'm just thinking about the money part because I gotta make it for all the years I missed. So I just need people booking. Like when they first started doing wings and Sasua and all that, they didn't have that back in days. And nobody would throw you bring a wing spot over there. You next you know you open up another wing spot. Then you bought a villa off of wings.
Are you talking about Flip Flop?
No, I ain't talking about Flip Flop. I'm talking about people before. Flip Flop been there for about that many years, 20 years. I'm talking about the other people that came after them, and my brothers and them that was there before. They didn't think that stuff would work. They just thought it'd be like when you go to Jamaica, you want Jamaican food. You don't want American food. They bring lemon pepper wings, barbecue wings, flipping all that. It started rocking and rolling over there.
You could take out the country and it'll grow because they don't have that over there. We faster than that.
And it's going to come. It's going to eventually come. Like dispensaries. I think dispensaries is going to hit over there. Not now, but in the future. But it's already here. So then if you can get that plug in, you'll be able to eat over there because it's a lot of mental illness over there. There's a lot of people that need it for meds and all that too. It'll take off. And the people that come from America, the Europeans, they want their dispensary because that's what they like to do. They like to drink their wine, pop their whatever pills they on, and blow their gas.
Yeah.
And they all out there living, buying real estate and all that. And their kids is living out there and they growing. They gonna want some of that. It's like when you go to Sasua. A lot of people, I love red snap, I love fish and all that, but you see a lot of people want chicken wings. They want hamburgers. They want that American, and they out of shape. A lot of them is big. And they want that food.
Yeah.
They want that food that's over here. They know that. They know what that tastes like. They want that.
Yeah.
And that's how they making that bread, because the Americans come over buying American product.
I said the same thing when I was in Santiago. I said, man, I got to taste for a hamburger. I'm tired of eating it.
You get tired of eating that Spanish
Yeah.
food. Like
And
I'm Spanish and I don't like eating Spanish. I grew up, you know, my grandma had me in the kitchen early. That's why I know how to cook my ass off. But I don't like eating that Spanish food every single day. And Dominican food is similar to Puerto Rican food. I don't like eating it every day. So like DC says, sometimes we wake up, we definitely want American breakfast, and sometimes
pizza, all that.
pizza, burgers, and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
That's what hits me the heart. That's what hit me the most in San Domingo. Like when we get up, we'll make breakfast, but sometimes I want to take the whole crew, everybody go get some omelets.
They don't have American spots in South
Nah,
Domingo.
one time we was driving for an hour. They said we closed today. It's closed. I'm like, damn, how y'all closed?
Yeah,
Go get some waffles.
Well, let me take that back. They do have American spots, but like in Fiandini, and
Yeah.
it's not like
Tina got it.
it's not like the American like breakfast that we want with like the extra cheese, fried onions, and it don't taste. It's bland.
Yeah.
It's different.
I remember I had to ask for like extra. Like I'm a condiment dude.
I'm like, where the salt and pepper?
They get real stingy with like the sauces and shit. Like
and stingy with
Yeah.
eggs and stuff. Like, you know,
Yeah, but
I don't even eat American. Like I don't even eat American food when I'm overseas because like I took a bite into a hamburger one time when I went to Africa. I said, nah, this ain't a burger, man. I don't know what kind of meat this is, but this ain't no burger, bro.
you're in a
they
cat.
gave,
You're in a
they gave
cat.
that real, they gave that real bison.
Yeah. I said, nah, I ain't nah. So I mean, I'm Haitian, so I grew up. It's like Puerto Ricans, Dominican, like rice and plantano, and like I'm
Yeah, we
used to
got
that.
Haitian homies and Haitians all in New York. If I say something, you know, that's,
Yeah, so I
yeah,
say,
you know what I mean? So if I say, I deal with that. Yo, this is what I tell people. When Haiti get their shit together,
it's
that
over.
land you get over there is gonna be for the low. They got the beaches, all that over there. Once that get right,
people don't see it though. People don't see that Haiti's gonna grow. I think
that's
that
gonna
it
be
is.
popping.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be lit. Like, it's gonna be
It's
like
gonna
the
be
gold
lit.
rush, like the 1849. Everybody's gonna be running over there.
Everybody gonna go over there and buy land.
So is Venezuela. It's just gonna take a
Yeah,
few years.
Venezuela too.
Yeah, them white people gonna go over there and try to buy all that land, just like they did in South Africa. You know, they got that little place in South Africa.
Mhm.
What's that? I might be saying it wrong, so don't quote me, because I know how y'all YouTube quoted killers is. Onara, something like that, but it's in South Africa, right? A lot of white people. It's a white town only. No blacks allowed. So let me ask you a
Oh, I
question.
saw that. Yeah.
How you go to Africa, where the originated first DNA black man, you buy the land and tell them there's no blacks allowed over here in their country. You understand?
Yeah. Africa's crazy like that, man.
Crazy.
Well, I'm trying to say, same shit I think they did to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's their own Latin, they got love, but it's they're too influenced by America too much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shit, stuff like that. I think you have to have your own. That's what people gravitate, and that's what makes you different and special. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel once they start doing that, going over there and buying, they try to change it to how they want it. The banks, the people, the religion. Oh, they start. Then they get into the politics. Then they sneak somebody in a half breed. One of their kids have kids mixed with Dominican and white. Now they blend in. And then they start to get into certain bleachers where they could change laws and change shit.
Yeah.
Then it become their land. Just like they did when they took it from the Indians and everything. This is what they do.
Right.
So we just got to get a little bit of something so they don't take ours. And then we live the way we live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I bought the land, I fell. When I bought the land in DR and I bought that 2 acres, I didn't fail, but I just jumped out there. I didn't care. But I didn't know you had to check your soil to make sure you could build on it.
Mm.
Yeah.
So now, by me buying that, thinking I'm going to go straight into building, I got to come out with $25K just to do the soil.
First they said $60K. Now they went down to 25 because we was doing our little homework.
So imagine the margin. You know what I mean? So I said, well, I'd rather sit back and wait. You know what I mean? I got the land. I'll sit back and wait till I find the right team, the right people. Because by me networking, I'm gonna find the right people. Say, man, I got some Haitians that can do that for this. Well, I got some that can do that for this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Forever Royal.
So once I get that, it's over. So I sit on it. I wait, and then if it's too late later on, I pass it down. But we'll take it. The kids take it, then they build, and then they got it. So you locked in. Or I can sell it because I made more already. I had it for a while. But it's in a good area. I'm like in Santo Domingo, but I'm in the Campo. That's why I love it. No neighbors. It's quiet. They still playing baseball on dirt fields, no grass, and the whole community come out and watch. I'm in a cut.
Yeah.
And I can still get to San Domingo. I can go to World Club, mix it, whatever I want. And I got to drive out where you can't follow me because you ain't going the same way I'm going this long distance of these in the Campo. So I know you following me. Then I can bring out the four-wheelers because all trails with mud, everything. I can bring out the four-wheelers and all that. So I can have fun when I don't want to go out and party.
Yeah.
And I can have people in my backyard walking around with a little bit of nothing on and nobody's in my business. But his house over there. You got baseball players that play for the Red Sox over there. It's a lot of spots. But there's nobody next door. It's too much land. But everybody is and it's a gated community. They got the blickies right there in the front. And the gate got to open up. So it's a good area. It's just that I jumped too early and messed up. But it ain't nothing to me. First, they didn't think I was going to get the land, homie. First, they didn't think I was going to get the land. Oh, he talking crazy. Then when you get the land, you know the next thing they say? Well, they're not trying to steal from you? You sure you bought it from the right people? Yeah, I got the paperwork, everything, all that.
Oh, you paid too much. Oh, you paid too much. Yeah. It's
or
always something.
next you know, then they want to say, well, once you check all that, you know the next thing they say, these haters?
What?
When you going to build? Now they want to see what it look like. So they can tell they want to still be my friend or not. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like people. Don't you hate when you meet somebody? I hate when I meet somebody. Like, I just meet you, brother. We talking. And they ask me, what you do? Fuck you mean what I do?
Yeah.
I kill people, motherfucker. What? Like, why you want to know what I do? Because that means it's going to be able to tell what kind of level of friend I'm going to have you at.
Yeah, that's true.
I might be loyal than your richest friend. So you can't go off that.
It's just like at the pharmacy when I'm working and I got my wedding ring on. A lot of white people are like, "Oh my God, your ring is so beautiful. What does your husband do?" And I hate that question. Like, why do you have to ask me what my husband do? Because you see a girl like me with a crazy ring on. You know, like, would you ask another white person, what does your husband do? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that.
Some people look at it some different ways, like I see in the comments, because some people look at it like in certain cities, it's they use it as a networking thing, but the way you approach it can come off like
it's a delivery.
disrespectful.
And everything is a delivery.
Hey, Red Jane, who you talking about, man? You said, why do you have a problem with that? You talking to Rain?
Yeah, the networking thing. That's why I tried to mention that. That's why I mentioned it just now, because some people are okay with that, but I feel like it's also the way it's like organic. Like I'm not gonna just walk up to MISHA and Rainier like, yo, what do y'all do? Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be organic. Like, let's go
You
sit
gotta
down.
build.
Let's
You
go
gotta
have
build
lunch.
through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's genuine, it's gonna come out genuinely.
Yeah, it's gonna come out genuine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life is written. You don't have to ask nobody and beat nobody because the world we live in, I don't know what type of time you on now.
Yeah.
But Rick James, you don't ask it like that though, bro.
Right.
He talking about the way you asking it. You know what I'm saying? Come off like you being nosy as hell in a way.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like we just meet each other.
It's just like in a community when the white people cross over to your house because you just bought it and you're a black family and the first thing they ask is like, "Hey, my name is such and such. What do you guys do?" Like that question comes up immediately. Like, why? Because I'm in the same area that you're in, and you just feel like because the color of my skin, that gives you the right.
No, they want to know what kind of. They want to know.
How did you get over here where we at?
No, they want to know. Are you a neighbor that they can talk to every day, or a neighbor duck and talk to you when you catch them. You know what I mean?
It got to do with the money, though.
Yeah, I mean it's the same with the travel space, right? Like when they see us travel, because you know a lot of times they don't really see us traveling like that. So sometimes you be at the waiting at the gate, and there's somebody be like, "Hey, what do you do? Like what?
Bro,
Why?
that
Like
happened to
what are
me
you
in
doing there?"
Jamaica.
Yeah,
That happened to me in Jamaica. Was a white couple. They asked like questions like that. It's like you can kind of read through the shit. Like I can read
yeah,
what you. It's
Yeah,
like y'all
yeah.
speaking
No,
motherfuckers,
no.
bro. Like I can read through that shit.
Yeah, I
You
can
ain't
read.
concerned about what I'm doing. You asking it in a way like why you over here type shit. You feel
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. What they expect you to do is be able to new shoe people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got friends in Ireland. I got homies in Ireland, right? And I'm lying, I'm flying. So the thing is, I met them through my gym. They came train at my gym. These Irish people from Ireland, right? So they said every time they watch TV, it's like black people killing each other, robbing them. So when they came to America, that's what they just off from the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So by them being around me, they started loving me. I took them to the hood. You hear me? I took them right down to North Philly. North. I had them in a club in the Spanish neighborhood called the Badlands. Partying, drinking their Irish liquor. They doing their Irish dancing. They jumping around. Spanish girls trying to talk to them. They loving it. They never said, we never thought, because ways show y'all, we just think y'all just robbing, violent. So when they see us overseas and all that doing things, we're not on the run. So what do you think we over here doing? They just feel like they're the only ones that could do it. Certain people do it, and then some brothers feel like you shouldn't be over there neither.
I mean, I'm Spanish, and I was programmed by watching the soap operas and stuff that it is dangerous going out the country because they always spoke about cartels and things like that. So growing up, I never wanted to go out the country, never, because that's what the TV shows us, is that it's cartels and you're not safe there and things like that. So
Yup.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
So people go off of, what they see on TV because of how they put us out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Vice
do
versa,
feel
like
like
what they show us over here about other countries. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah,
and we
that's
the
true.
we the country that is good for just the money, but
Yeah.
no bullshit. This is the worst country ever. Like you go to Thailand, you go to any other countries, and they're so updated, so clean, and things like that. And everybody want to be here because of the money. And this country sucks.
Yeah. Now when she's saying that, she don't mean it in a way that this country is trash. We love this country, but we
Yeah,
like the things that we got. We love what we got. We can travel. We only need that blue book. We don't got to go through all the things they got to go through in other countries to get visas and all that.
yeah,
Right.
It's corruption here, just like over there.
It's like school shootings and mass shootings and things that it don't happen out the country. You never hear a Dominican Republic middle school or high school going through a mass shooting and things
Yeah,
like
that's a
that.
fact.
I'm a mother, I'm a wife, so I hate this country for those type of things. And we're supposed
I,
to be the best country, like.
yeah. I think it goes with like stress too, because even though like people over there stress like economically and stuff, like it's still a difference, right? You bump into people that don't have much, but they so happy still,
Yeah,
and they just want to vibe and have a drink and eat. Like yeah,
Yeah,
so I feel
yeah,
like America's kind of missing that.
yeah, we are
yeah.
missing
We
it.
lost that forever. You know what I'm saying? We
I
lost
Yeah,
that
can't, I
forever.
can't get one person to come over here.
We lost that forever. You know
yeah,
what I'm
we
I
saying?
did.
can't get one person to come to my house and just be regular, like let me cook. And if they are coming to my house, they just probably feel like I'm trying to trap them in a certain type of way. I'm like, I don't look at
Yeah,
you like that. I have a bad rep here in America
Oh, Sean,
with the people that know me and like follow me and things like that. I feel like I do.
no,
I
I
just
mean I
think
heard you mention that last time. Like you had a birthday
she's
party
just
for your
not in that.
kid.
She's not in that life, as in like all her friends is bottle girls. All her friends are the bottle girls. All her friends is girls that work in clubs. She not that, so you're not one of them. You know what I mean? You can't go out to the dinner with. They don't want to come over because you're different. They look at you as different, but you hang with them. You know them. Y'all got the same type of attributes and all that, but they carry things different and move different. So you're not really one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
That's it. No, it ain't nothing on you. It's just that they know they can't have you out till 6 in the morning after hours.
Let them see a female over here, like a close
Let's get a record deal.
a bottle girl or something like that. They be like, oh, Misha and Dan. and be trying to like trap her, like bang her out.
But yeah, hold on. But it don't even matter. Let me get a deal with you two for $8 million, $9 million, and watch how many people want to come over and hang out there.
Yeah, it'd be
They
like
want to eat
that, man.
crabs. They want to eat crabs and shit and all that. You know, they come over and eat crabs and shit. But I'm just trying to say that's how people carry you off of what you got. And I do good. It's just that she's not with the people. But I can tell you one thing: when she go to DR, she have a birthday in DR, or we in DR every day. Somebody's at the crib coming through, checking on her, checking on us, building with us. Yo, I'm making this. Come on, we about to make this right now. What we doing tonight? Like every day, is somebody in our crib.
Yeah, that's what
from
that's
DR.
What I say, like, I hate
Yeah.
for those reasons.
So what that does is that mentally shows that it's genuine here.
Yeah.
She got brothers, she got sisters. They don't want to pull up. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, when you over there, it's different. Everybody pulling up, it's family. Don't have a cookout. Don't go to the river. So let's cook something this Sunday at the river. Everybody come through with pots and pans, and we rocking and rolling. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to us, they looking at us like they be looking at us here. We just got that $200 million check. They look at us over there like we got that $200 million check. So you're already good somewhere else.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything's for the money and the love. Okay, but you got it. You don't got to try to get more and stress yourself out. You already got it. So somewhere else, you release the stress now. It's just here. You trying to get it. You trying to get it. You trying to get it.
Yeah.
So that brings you more stress. But somewhere else, you living like a king, son. And you have no stress. But you just got to figure out how to make that income. The same income that you're making right now, that you can survive somewhere else like a king, just make a little bit more or make that. Just got to figure out how to do it. While you over there, relaxing.
Yeah.
Eating at the restaurant, chilling. That's why by you networking, you building with these people. A lot of people's gonna, you don't know who you know on here. Like your man Prime, like it's a good one right there. Then you start building with people that start to be for real. Like, yo, son, we could do this. You know that we could do this. Let's do it because a lot of people a bull crapping. Let's start the Airbnb. Let's do it. You do one, I do one. You fell, I fell. Fuck it. Then we do something else together again. See if we rock out. We're gonna rock out. Just gotta find the people that's ready to rock out.
Just ready to rock out, yeah.
That's it. And there's a lot of people willing to rock out, but they just scared to rock out. Then they want to rock out with you when they see you popping.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
That's what's the problem.
I had somebody like that. I had somebody like that was like, yo, listen, you go ahead and you start the company, and when you start making money, then let me know. It's like, then I don't need you no more.
Nah, hell nah.
No. Nah, I need you.
If shit go bad, he gone, bro. Like
I need to sit down and talk to you at the restaurant, just like when I'm going through sitting on some Douce or some Henny by my dolo, trying to think. I need you with me, so when I'm saying something, I ain't sounding stupid. You just there with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna rock out with me. I ain't trying to say bet the whole bank, but you could, man. In DR, you can buy some construction, or you can sub.
Yeah.
You can figure it out.
Yeah. Hey, if anybody else want to pull up, man, I got the link right here. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to pull up, man.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for people to pull up because a lot of people that's doing something, they probably not on here, and then the people that want to do it, they just stuck with want to do it. They could probably, you know what I mean? So it's probably gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Nah, we got going, man. Come on, going. Come on, man. AKA Charlie.
Oh, yeah, Charlie, yeah.
Charlie and his bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now it's pretty much a free fall right now. You know what I'm saying? We talk about anything. I guess I can go back to Rick James' question. What you talking about the tender?
Oh, the tender.
I don't know, Rick James. You just gotta look, bro. Like you just gotta look, man.
The what?
Bro, like,
he said, what country is the easiest to navigate with Tinder? Like as far as I guess talking.
Oh, DR easy.
Oh,
DR. That's that.
They be playing a lot of games on the Tinder because I actually created his page and I put his photos up and things like that. and I talked to them like it's him talking to them, and they play a lot of games on there. They be like, you
Yeah.
know, some
I don't
girls
get
take
that.
pictures in hospitals and say, "Can you send me money?"
Yeah.
Whoa, I don't get that.
Oh yeah, I get that. Oh yeah.
I don't get that.
They be
Yeah, I get
playing
that.
games on Tinder.
Oh,
So
they'll take pictures at the hospital too. That's the ill part. Or somebody on the bed. I don't know, like in the lobby or something. But
Yeah. Well, I
they'll
had
go
This
one
do
should be
where
that.
funny though. This should
the
be
girl
funny
had a
though.
hanger. She had the water bottle with the little string.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nah,
Like, do y'all got a prop? Did y'all set your own room up to look like a
Yo,
hospital?
yeah, they got this.
Like,
They
this
yeah,
shit
set it
crazy
up.
as
They set the
hell.
stage up.
they have a motorcycle on the side. Somebody crashed. My light came on. They had that on the
And
other
that's what
side.
and that's what we were talking about on Ryan's channel. Like, you gotta know when somebody really need help and when they playing games, man. You gotta distinguish the two, man. Like, some shit just don't make sense sometimes, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
hell no.
especially
I got somebody did me like that, but not on Tinder though. But like, I've been talking to her
I
and then she
mean,
did that.
all the
Like,
girls, they all need help. So when I'm in the Dominican Republic, I look at them and they all need help. It's just like,
yeah,
you just met me. Don't ask me for this, because if you're around me and you take me to places and things like that, I'm from America. I'm ahead of you. I'm gonna know that you're struggling. I'm gonna know just by looking at you, you got some crazy ass flip flops on. Like, don't
yeah,
ask me to give you money for this, that, the third, and babysitters and stuff like that, because that's not
mm,
my responsibility. I'm leaving away from the stress to come over here to have fun and things like that. So I think them asking for money is like
but
crazy.
in a way, even in the US, they be asking for money too. So it's like that shit the end of the world, bro.
Yeah, nah, but I'm trying to say we going on a date. If I meet a chick and I'm taking her out, she not asking me for money for the babysitter here.
Oh yeah. That's different.
yeah,
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 You know
that's
what I'm saying?
different.
That's what we mean. And the thing is, let me tell you something about the Dominican culture, right? The women out there. If they could just be your friend longer than trying to do you dirty in like a year, and they become solid with you 3 years, you always look out for them when you out there. Yo, you with me. You don't got to pay for nothing. You eating with me. When we
yeah.
going to the club, you good.
You
You going
good?
through something, what you need. They give up. They'll mess up like the first 2 weeks. They'll start saying some crazy crap, or they just do something stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. Like, they mess up too fast. They expose themselves too fast.
But you gonna get a lot of dings on Rick James. When you go to DR, that shit
yeah,
going ding 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 all day. So nothing beats DR, bro, with Tinder, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
It's just
like too. Like
convenient. You know, it's just real convenient.
if you don't if you don't really have experience with women, even in the States,
Right.
they gonna rock you to sleep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't, you gotta be real careful with that, because like you said, it's gonna be the ones that's like up front, like, "Hi, my name is Eureka. Can you give me money for this right now?" And then there's gonna be the ones that play the GFE, the girlfriend experience, like, "Oh, mi amor, what did you eat this morning?" Y'all know what it
Yeah.
is, right? And then they're
Yeah.
rocking you
Yeah.
to sleep. You know what I mean? Because they coming in for the big score. They just they just setting it up. They setting the stage up.
Yeah, and they don't like. I can really speak on it because the other countries is not the same like they are. So it's just different. So on how they do things. So it's like, yeah, they run more games than DR. Cause like
Yeah,
the girls in Brazil, like they more straight up. They don't if they like you, they like you. They not gonna do all that. And Panama I didn't get that either. So it is different.
Yeah.
You is gonna get more dings though. In DR.
yeah, yeah,
yeah, they vicious in DR. The girls,
Or
oh my
sometimes it
god.
might not even look like the person. They catfish you. They be
Oh
doing
yeah,
that
I
too.
think that they catfished us plenty of times. Do people even talk about that?
Oh hell no! I always FaceTime.
Yeah, yeah, we don't FaceTime, so maybe that's the problem. But
Yeah, you got
yeah.
FaceTime.
they Photoshop their pictures so much
The
on
filters
You
and
gotta
all
get an
that.
Instagram too. You gotta get an Instagram too.
yeah. They
The
Yeah,
and
they
then
filters
gonna
when
be
they gonna
crazy.
show they real. They gonna show themselves on Instagram. Like
when they
people gonna
pull
show
up,
their
they
lives
do
on
something
Instagram.
totally different. Like sometimes, I think it was like two different times where they pulled up and I told the girl that you gotta go. You not who I was talking to. You're confusing me.
Mm,
Now I'm scared. So you gotta go. I'm scared. You're not who I was talking to. You catfished me. Like you gotta go. That my husband will have a fit if I bring you into this Airbnb and you look like that. This is not who you was. It's not who I was talking to.
What
Yeah, that's a
up,
fact.
Penthouse in the building? What up, big
That's
dog?
not
What's
the
up?
peanut.
How y'all
That's the
doing, Kings and
entertainment.
Queens? How y'all
Yeah.
feeling?
Going,
What's up,
going,
brother?
going. What up, man?
What's up?
Man,
What's
it's a
up?
blessing.
Appreciate
How y'all
y'all,
doing,
man.
man?
I'm a little nervous. My first time hopping on live, but I just want to say thank y'all real quick. I just had a quick question in terms of the income. So back home, I'm from Philly too, right? I'm in Atlanta right now, and my next stop is going back to Cartagena. So I'm doing the IT course on, I think it's like Google Coursera or something like that. Is that the best thing I should be doing to make sure I get an income over there? Because I got a daycare back in Philly, and then I'm just trying to figure it out myself. So right now I'm doing solo dolo. I got friends, but they scared, and it's just like, should I just go ahead without them and just do my own
Man,
thing?
yeah,
And just
I won't wait yeah, cause you'll
If
be
you
waiting
waiting on
forever,
somebody
man.
else, man, you're gonna be waiting your whole life, bro.
That's what
real
happened with me, man. Like I wasn't trying to travel by myself, and I waited like four fucking years waiting on my dudes to come, and they won't come, so I just went on my own. Like, don't wait on nobody, bro. Like,
True to
yeah,
life,
man.
man.
Yeah, man.
They'll
It's
catch
big.
up when they catch up, bro. And you
Right,
wouldn't believe like maybe you jumping down would inspire them to jump down. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Then
Yeah.
he gonna meet people when he go over there. When he travel, he gonna see
You go.
people that's like-minded like him, and then you know what I
Yep.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah, you meet people. Yeah. That's how I got connected with these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, we just came off of what damn near a 2-week trip on some brothers we met on the internet, man. Came back with a bun like on TV, man. For real,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And daycare is a great business, man. Like, I mean, there's other ways you could branch it and make it bigger. You know, you could go into group homes, you know, adult care, and you could run all of that eventually from Cartagena or wherever you want to go. You
Yeah.
know, there's
Yeah.
people that's doing it. It's harder, but you could do it.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie too. I was in Trinidad back in February, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that's looking like a next little spot. It's gonna take some time, but I was in
Oh,
Trinidad.
he's Trinidad. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
He said he went to Trinidad.
Oh
I
yeah,
felt
yeah.
right
That's
at
what's up.
home, man. I felt right at home. I was at Fitz Bar. Oh man, I want to go back. I actually love that more than Cartagena. Cartagena,
Oh yeah.
cool. I was in love with Trinidad, man. Like,
Mm.
and I feel like it just got so much room to grow in Trinidad. But a
No,
lot of
it
people
do.
don't know nobody
It
yet.
do. It just got a lot of violence.
Yeah, that's what they're telling me down there. Yeah,
Like on the island, it's like. You from Philly? It's
yeah.
like you know north right now or
Crazy
southwest.
right now.
What you know what I mean? It's like that right. It's like that over there with the music too.
Yeah,
And it's beautiful, but you gotta worry about that too. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stay
yeah,
at one part. You want to be able to move around. So
yeah.
like Cartagena, only reason the Colombian spots is just that because I know they got like organized crime over there. Like DR, it's just about what kind of people you got. I got people too in North. I got people in
Yeah,
South. I got people
yeah,
in West. I got people too, just like y'all got people. So
yeah,
we good, just
Yeah.
doing us, staying out the way. But
yeah.
over there, we deal with organized stuff. Like, you know what I mean? They want to grab your daughter, cut her head off.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You been to
that's why I
DR,
like
Penthouse?
that.
Say it again.
You been to DR, bro?
No, I ain't been in DR yet. My man's trying to go there for the 28th for his birthday though.
You gotta go get you
Bro,
some of that, bro.
I
I guess
think you're gonna find another home, bro. I'm telling you,
28,
man.
28 or what? This month?
yeah, this month. Yeah.
Where
Oh,
y'all gonna
DC
be at?
gonna be out there.
He trying to go to Sasua.
Yeah, you
I'm
gonna.
gonna
I
be
don't
there,
know.
bro. Hold on. I'm gonna be up there.
You gonna be up Sasua?
Yeah, I think I'm. Let me see. I'm supposed to be in Sasua on the 30th, I think. Let me see.
Okay.
Penthouse DR is another home. I'm telling you,
Yeah, I'll
you're
be in
gonna feel
Sasua
at
on the
home.
30th. I'm gonna be in Santa Fe, man.
Okay.
Hey man, it's Sasua is something different, bro. If you
It's
never
different.
been to Sasua, it's like something that you never experienced before. Well, it was something that I never experienced before, man. I just walking around smiling all day for nothing, man. You know what I mean?
And most of them speak English. So
Yeah,
you good.
that's the beautiful thing about Sasua. Like
Yeah.
the vast majority of them speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my only thing. Like when I was in Cartagena, like I had to learn Spanish, like
Mhm.
just to tell them no. Like I was coming out the Airbnb and they on you like the panhandlers, they
Mhm.
right on top of you. Like I step out the B&B. The first word I had to learn was estafa, a scam. Like I had to make sure I wasn't trying to get finesse out of nothing. Like, cause my first experience was as soon as I came out the airport. It was so bad for me my first time. I came out the airport and I was looking for my Uber, and the bull came out. He was screaming, yeah, 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 and he tried to grab my phone out my hand. I had to slap his hand. I'm like, dang, it was like this over here. Yeah, it was. So that's why from now on, I got to make sure I meet somebody when I go somewhere or I'm traveling with somebody. Because by myself, that was like, I don't know. That was a
Well,
little.
check
Yeah,
this out, bro.
Colombia, the begging in Colombia is at an all-time high. And I've never
Yeah.
been to Cartagena or Medellin. I've been to Cali, but the
Mm.
begging is at an all-time high.
I never experienced something
That's
like
your
that.
first time traveling on Penthouse?
My first time was in Bermuda. That was beautiful. It was a little
Okay,
expensive,
okay.
but that was
I was
my
gonna
first
say,
time.
cause I want to say Cartagena is not like a. I don't think that's an entry traveling spot to go to. You see
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
was
saying? Like
my
for your
Cartagena?
well,
first time.
yeah, that was my second time.
Oh,
Well,
first
that was
time.
my second time traveling, but my first time traveling alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was
I,
like,
I heard I heard Cartagena's cool to enter too because they say Cartagena's another like Sassuolo. It's just like the Colombia Sassuolo. They say
okay,
Cartagena is another red light type of spot.
Yeah,
yeah,
isn't
So
the beach? The beach is called what?
Hollywood.
Hollywood Beach.
Yeah, I
like the
heard
Hollywood.
that.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It was my first time getting there alone for like the first few days. But then my mans and them came once they came, I was cool. I was like, thank God, because I ain't feel like going nowhere without knowing
Yeah, yeah.
nobody.
You don't know the law of the land. Yeah, you don't know what's
Yeah,
going on. Yeah.
I could tell you this about the DR. One of the best thing and the most popular thing about the DR is that the brotherhood is so strong out there, man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you'll see other black people out there, man, and y'all just kick it like
yeah,
y'all went to school together, man. My first time in Sasua, bro, I
yeah.
didn't even eat breakfast alone one day. In a couple days, I tried to. I just wanted to rejuvenate and just chill and. But
That's
oh
cool.
man, I ain't see you down here, and they gonna come chill with you. It's really
yeah,
so much love down there to where you feel at home. To be honest,
Okay, cool.
yeah, bro. Charlie's right, man. Like you just everything you was talking about earlier. You gonna find people exactly doing what you want to do or already doing what you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I
Yeah, so
can't wait,
it'll
man.
be.
I got my first taste of travel. I'm like, yo, there's nothing else I can do but this. Like,
Mhm.
like I used to have all these jobs. I'm 32, so I'm finally getting
Yeah,
time. I got no kids, so finally get time to travel a little bit, enjoy myself, and I'm trying to just find the best place to invest, really. So Cartagena was like a gold mine. It's, once I got past all the stuff what was going on over there, I was looking around. I was like, it was really a gold mine over here. Like you get Airbnbs, you can have like on the water cinemas, all type of stuff. Like you can wake up, just do all type of experiment. You know what I'm saying? Just try new stuff that they don't got down there. And I kind of like have myself like some type of idea guy. So when I go somewhere, I like to look at what they don't got. So like, yo,
yeah,
that's a market. That's a
Yeah.
market.
Yeah, you right. As
Yeah,
you should.
yeah. But
yeah.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Man. Thank you, man.
DR
man,
All
about
right,
to
man. Good
convert
luck,
you,
you got
bro.
it
man.
right. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
DR
ahead,
about
man.
to convert you, bro.
Yeah.
For real, man. But
It's over
on top
for.
of all of that, man, you done found the right community, bro. It's a community of like-minded people to
Yeah.
where everybody like just this panel with themselves. Everybody on here self-made and they
Yeah.
doing their own thing, and it's just a community of like-minded people from around different
Yeah.
places. Like we got New York on here. I'm in Minnesota right now. We
Nice.
got bro down there from Atlanta. Like we everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So man, you in the right place, brother.
I appreciate y'all, man.
For sure.
All right, man. I thank y'all so much, man. I'm gotta go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate
All
y'all.
right, keep doing your thing, man.
All
Hey,
right,
All right,
DM
brother. Good
DM me
luck, man.
on Instagram, Penthouse.
I got you, bro.
All
All
right,
right.
bro.
You want to eat?
Yeah, man.
Did you eat?
Not yet. I was gonna warm it up in a little bit.
Red James said he travel alone all the time. Okay.
Yeah, man. I had to, believe it or not, the first time I traveled by myself, man. And keep in mind, I'm from Mississippi, so my everybody's not as advanced as like say New York is and shit like that. You know what I mean? So my people was telling me, man, why you gonna go down there, man? They don't like us over there anyway. I'm like, bro, if that's the case, they don't like us here. You know what I mean? Like, we might well do something. Man, I went down there, man. I talked about it so much that now they talking about going. And you know I had to send them pictures. You know what I mean? Like I say, my first time going, I was in Sasua, so man, it was pictures galore. So man, yeah, now they want to go. In fact, I didn't took my cousin down there. He didn't got his passport and everything because of me. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing. In fact, man, if I'm going back to the entrepreneur thing, man, when I first traveled to the DR, man, it changed my whole setup, bro. Like say I was getting into the exotic dog game, and I was doing a little, just a little side hustling and stuff like that. We could omit the details and things of that nature. But man, since I done went to the DR, man, and came back, bro, I was like, man, I got to figure out how I can prolong this. You know what I mean? How can I sustain this and not have to be in America to do it? You know what I mean? So that's when
Yeah.
I started getting into the e-com game. The e-com game and travel, man, it pairs so well just because, like, say, if you got the right credit cards and you know what you're doing, you don't really have to pay for flights. Like, say, I go through a little soliloquy of cards and things of that nature. This is the American Express Plum card. It's a
The
business
plum card.
and it's perfect for e-com because you get like 60 days to pay your balance, no interest. You know what I mean? And typically it's a 60 to 90-day return on your money. You know what I mean? Now that's the card to where you really just playing with the house's money, long as you knowing how to pick products and things of that nature. Now, mind you, one of the main platforms that I sell on is Amazon, which is the biggest store in the world. Like they sell things every day, all day. You know what I mean? So it's not a point of, long as you know how to pick the products, it's not a point of where is this going to sell or not. It's a point of how much money can you put into it. Now, the goal that I'm shooting for right now is like 25 to 30,000 a month or just on this. And mind you, the returns are good. Like say on the low end, returns is like 20%. On the high end, returns like 35, even 40%. You know what I mean? Which is damn good. But what you gotta what I would say look at that is if you using this card here, make sure this card here, this is the American Express business card, platinum card. And this is what I get my points on. You know what I mean? Now the plum card, it's an equity card. You don't get no points with that. It's to help you build up. But like say you get 100, like say I'm flying I already got enough on this card to fly to Thailand in business class. I'm gonna be doing a video on that and everything. So then on top of that, one of my first cards I got was this card. It looked like the same, but it's not. This is American Express Delta Platinum card. You know what I mean? And this is a personal card, but that's what kind of got me into the travel space because with this card, I was getting into the Centurion lounges, the Delta lounges, and it come with a whole host of benefits and things of that nature. So it really this was the card that really just helped open my eyes to like how I compared e-com and travel together. You know what I mean? And then I just most recently got this card, which is it's a different travel alliance because, like, say, if you notice, my other three cards was American Express cards. If you could get American Express, I would strongly urge that you do so because American Express is the creme de la creme. Even when you go into restaurants and they have a certain ideal about you, and you put that business platinum card down, they're gonna have to put some respect on your name. Believe me, I didn't experience it plenty of times. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Hey Charlie, real quick with the American Express. Did you need did you have to already build a relationship? Like, did you have an authorized user first? Like somebody put you on, or did you have open like a little account with American Express? Because I know some
for
people do that.
Yeah, see, like say I started the long way, you know what I mean? Because I know a marathon, you know what I mean, a million-mile journey start with your first step, you know what I mean? So I didn't do no AUs, I didn't do no nothing. I got a low bearing card, like which was it was the gold Delta card. It was the gold American Express Delta card, which is low value in the Delta in the American Express family, But once you get into the family, that's the key.
You good.
You know what I mean? So once you start showing them that you're gonna pay your bill on time, and ain't no calling saying I had to pay my car note, none of that. They not hearing none of that shit. That's one thing. If you not on top of it, bro, American Express is not for you. Not talking to you, Prime. I'm just talking to
in general, yeah.
Yeah, if you're not on top of it, they are not for you. Like I literally got my limit because my my business card come with no preset limit. Me just thinking I'm flexing, I'm just checking my spending power. And I put in 10,000. They was like, cool. I put in 50,000. They was like, cool. I put in 100,000. They was like, nigga, we finna bucket your ass. You can only spend 10, 20,000. On the simple fact, they like, you ain't even spent this amount of money and you trying to see if you can spend it. We rather go and cut you short before you try to get over on us. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, Prime, I got in on a low hanging fruit card. You know what I mean? Like say if you start with a low card like the Delta Gold card, it's low hanging because it's a partner card. You know what I mean?
got you. The partner cards are okay.
Yeah, they're a low hanging fruit because the partner like Delta want them to meet a certain quota. Like they can't have their restrictions so high to get the partner card because the whole point of them partnering with them so they could get more customers. So once you get in that way, I say you just work your way up. You know what I mean? Like say and then once you get that card, like say once you get into the family, you could then get pre-qualified and it'll be no hit to your credit. Like say they'll just tell you, like you be like, you can sign up for that card and they'll let you know if you could get it or not. It won't affect your credit, it won't even affect your relationship with it. You know what I mean? Now, I wouldn't recommend you do it with all their cards in one day, but you could definitely it's definitely a way to data mine with them. But like I was saying about the this card here, the
Advantage joint.
Yeah, two reasons why I got this card because I see Citibank is in the DR. I plan on being in the DR a lot of times, so I'm gonna I open up a relationship with them. Not just that, they was having a bonus to where I think it was like 70,000 bonus points if you spend. I think it was like $4,000 in 6 months. Man, with Ecom, you can spend $4,000 in 1 month. That's really not. That's where Ecom come in. You know what I mean? Because it's like a legal way of they call it MS, and I don't recommend MS just because it is illegal. So if y'all watching this, I'm not recommending anything illegal because you can't have the folks at your door for that. But it's a legal way to do MS, which is manufacturer spending. You know
spending, yeah.
So that's why I tell people like say ecom and like traveling, it pairs so well because for one, I buy stuff for my store in the DR or even in Brazil, you know what I mean, all the time. So like you could be anywhere in the world and you could run that business. It's just about what do you do, Ryan? It's just about
shout out to Ryan.
You got to have a surplus of bread. You know what I mean? Like say these credit cards really come in handy. If you're doing it with your bread, just think about the numbers like this. If you put in $100 getting 20% return, that's only $20, bro. You know what I mean? That's really like that's not no bread for real. But if you working with these credit cards and things of that nature, and you know how to finesse the game and stuff like that, you put in 10,000. Now you getting 20. You getting 2,000 back because that's 20%, and you playing with the house's money. Now, just a quick little side note. Like I say, I got in this financial world by sheer whim. You know what I mean? I was looking for, like I said, man, I'm from the streets for real, man. And let me check something. I'm from the streets for real, bro. And I'll share this shit because this is a safe space. You know what I mean? But man, I was from the streets, so I was finna get my credit up to 100K and just run off because me and my people was talking. We was like, man, we never seen American Express shoot nobody at the store about no money that somebody owed them. We never seen Visa shoot up nobody's house. So you could just run off with that bread and it'll be cool. But my homeboy was like, well, what if you got that 100,000 and you did good with that? What you think will happen? I said, well, naturally they'll give me some more. He was like, well, why would you burn that bridge?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I never thought about it like that. So now I'm like, I'd have made some missteps because once again I'm from the streets and I'm not used to people just dropping a 50 ball on me. Anytime I had a 50 ball, I had to get out there and hand to
Get to
hand.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's different when you just check your account and it's a 50 ball in that thing. You know what I mean? Like, and all you did was put some numbers and calls together and stuff like that. So I made a couple missteps, but at the same time, even with that, about like at a quarter ticket, just in, you know what I mean?
Credit.
Just, credit and things of that nature. Now, once again, that's coming from a person that I've never had a job in my life. You know what I mean? You can't even. Is one place that you will ever find, and I think that company went out of business to where you could find my name on a job application, just because I was young and I seen everybody doing it, but when I was in Mississippi, man, and everybody look at this differently, bro. But when I was in Mississippi, bro, like say I seen some of the hardest working men. I'm talking about like bricklayers, sheetrockers, roofers. Bro, they work all through the week in that hot ass Mississippi sun, man. Get their check, come home, get a pack of cigarettes, a half a pint, give the rest to their wife for goddamn it the bills, and they go back to doing the same thing next month. I swore to myself that'll never be me, bro. You
Like
know,
the Mexicans.
yeah.
Hey, Misha, hey, y'all got a YouTube channel, right?
Huh?
Rainer, he asked about Rainer's World about the channel.
Yeah. I just put it in the chat.
Yeah, I got to follow y'all too.
Oh, what I put in the chat was his Instagram, and then on his Instagram is the link to his YouTube, but he's still working on it. But you can still follow him on there.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you go, Rick James.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's some good sauce. That's some real stuff, Charlie. Because when I be walking through the airport and I see them James St. Patrick looking dudes getting to the Centurion elevator, looking like ghosts from Power. I'll be like, man, I need to get in that elevator, man. I need to go up there. You know what I'm saying?
Prime, link with me behind the scenes, man. I got some sauce that I could spill on you, man. That expedite that process for you, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure. Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure, man. And believe it or not, man, when I first started going into those lounges, bro, like say, man, I had imposter syndrome. Like, damn, bro, I didn't finesse my way in this joint. You know what I mean? Like, but man, when I started seeing other black people, man, I seen the most. Man, you could tell he was a black dude. He done had his bread for some minute, man. Because when I seen him, he seen me. I was like, "What's up, bro? Good to see you." And we didn't know each other, but it's like, "Good to see you." He was like, "Good to see you, bro." You know what I mean? He said, Chess. He said, "You know they don't want us in here." I'm like, "Nigga, hold up, shit. I'm new to this." You know what I mean? But he ain't care, bro. You can tell he had the little black card and everything. You know what I mean? Because even when you get into the Centurion Lounge, the black card give you other benefits that, like, say, the platinum card don't give you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, it's a beautiful thing when you go in there and you see people that look like you enjoying themselves and they stretched out and they looking like they belong. Because, like I say, when I first went in there, I had imposter syndrome. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much my spiel. But just since we was on talking about entrepreneurship, man, like say, it costs money. It's overhead for it because I got a lawyer on retainer that I have to pay for every month. I got 2 VAs that I have to pay for every month. I got a mentorship that I paid a lot of money to be in. But
the Amex fees every year.
Yeah. Oh, now them Amex fees don't get me started on those, bro. Like some people like say that my business Amex, I think that's almost like $700 a year. You know what I mean?
Just that one.
Just by itself, just that one card. Now, mind you, I got multiple cards to where it got yearly fees because to me it averages out. You know what I mean? Like I say, every 6 months I get to spend $200 at Dell. You know what I mean, for free. If it's a ways to where you can finesse that to where you know what I mean. Now, you cannot. Reason why you don't hear a lot of people talking like in depth about American Express online because American Express got a team what they call the rat team, and what they do is they comb like YouTube and the internet for people that's giving like secrets or backdoor messages and stuff like that, sauce, and they'll find you and they'll cut your water off with you, bro. You know what I mean? Like they get that deep. But that's why I say I could tell you some stuff behind the scenes. But just to make a long story short, bro, that's just pretty much my story, and that's how traveling then changed the scene of things that I got going on. Like say, when I went to DR for my birthday, man, I stayed for like, I think it was like a little bit over a week. And I stayed at all Marriott's because I got Marriott status as well. I'm platinum at Marriott. I stayed at all Marriott's and I didn't pay a dime. You know what I mean? Like say my breakfast is free. Like say I generally get room upgrades because when you hire status, you get room upgrades out of the country. In America, they really don't honor it. But out of the country, man, they treat you like a celebrity, man. I wish I could show my JW room on here, man. Man, they gave me a presidential suite. They gave me and my little guest free drinks because I guess she told them it was my birthday or something. They gave us free drinks. They brought out cake with happy birthday on it. All at no charge. You know what I mean?
The Home Alone suite.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing, man. And if you're looking for something to be able to do, like to generate some money while you out the country, I think e-com is kind of a low barrier to entry, but it is going to take some time. Like anything worth having, in my opinion, is going to take some time, bro. Like if it didn't, everybody would do it. Because if being rich was easy, everybody would be rich. You know what I mean? So that's just my soliloquy. That's just my scenario on the whole situation. So everybody else was on here dropping sauce, so I felt like I should try to come and provide some value and things of that nature. And
Hey,
these just some of the
man. That's what we want, man. Yeah. Hey, if anybody got some sauce, share it, man. We not gatekeeping up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? No gatekeeping allowed.
Yeah, for sure. Man.
Yeah, I wish I had them cars, man, when I had the car rental business, man, because it's probably one of the most stressful business I ever did, man.
Man, I was looking into that, and I seen that too. Yeah,
bro, listen, I had an E300.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
The first day I rented it out,
yeah,
I was renting that E300 for $300 a day, and I had an Audi A4. Those were the lower tier cars that I had, but we owned those personally. So the first day we had some dudes from New York come down. The A4, the dude smoked in the car, left burn holes all in the car. And then the second dude, the E300, he wrecked the car at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, completely totaled the car. And I didn't hear from him until the next day. And he said, "Hey, y'all, don't be mad, bro, but the car is at the tow yard." I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh, the car is completely totaled, man. I'm at the hospital." I'm like, "Damn." So I get up there. Now we got to pay the tow fees. The car is totaled. And not knowing, like, being a beginner in, like, the car space, like, not having gap and all these mistakes, man, bro. I made so many mistakes, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I love about business, though, because, like, you have to make these mistakes, man.
Yeah.
You can't, like everybody made it seem like you could just get cars and put them on Turo and you're gonna make 100,000 a month. I mean, you can make a lot of money, but they don't tell you that you got to go. Sometimes somebody will take the Lambos, because I had the exotic cars that I had, I didn't own. I brokered everything. I didn't own nothing. I brokered the exotics. So if somebody rent a car from me, let's say the owners, because I have a relationship with the owners. If somebody wanted to rent a Lambo Urus, let's say a Lambo Urus in Miami, right? You want to rent it from me? The owner was giving it to me for like 900, 1,000 a day. I was renting it for 13, 14, 15, depending on what's going on a day.
Right.
So if you had 6, 7, 8 Uruses out, you're making money for the weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what happened is, here's the other problem. Dudes would take the Urus. You have 100 miles a day. People don't know that. Those exotic cars, you already know about depreciation. They don't let you just drive them cars like Vin Diesel, man.
Yeah, right.
You know, they lose value. So it's 100 miles a day. So if you go over that 100 miles, you're paying $5 a mile. We rented a car to this one dude. I had to drive all the way to Pompano Beach. He took the car all the way to like Jacksonville, bro. The Lambo.
Damn.
When I tell you, and mind you, I got to deal with the owners. So they calling me, cursing me out, like, what happened? My car, you know. And so we got kill switches.
Yeah,
but with those kind of cars, you got to be careful with that. You can't just kill switch a Lambo. Like, you know, you got to be super, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
like people don't tell you about all that stuff on Instagram. They just say, "Oh, get a bunch of cars in your name and then start renting them out and stuff like that." It don't work like that.
Yeah.
It's a
Then if
lot
they
to it.
destroy it and stuff like that, that's your responsibility. It's
That's
under
your
your name and all
responsibility.
that. And in
Yeah,
Miami, that's tricky because that's what they do out there: drugs, party, drink, drive fast cars, and anything could happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in Miami, and in Miami, like it's almost like Vegas. People go to Miami and they forget all the common sense they ever learned in their life.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They get crazy out there. And then on the boats, I was renting the boats too, right? On the boats, it was let's say 4 or 5 black and Hispanic people, like it was like, yo, we trying to rent a boat. Most of the time I'll be able to rent the boat. But let's just say it was just like the person that want to rent the boat is one person. And then they got a group. If I send the ID to the owners, sometimes the owner will say no. I'll be like, why? They'll be like, nah, we don't want that type of crowd. So they would judge people because
Oh,
they will say black dudes get on the boat, they don't want to take their shoes off. They trying to film music videos. They start spraying champagne all on the deck. Like, bro, it's a lot of stuff in the luxury world people don't know, man.
yeah. I could believe it. And in fact, you know what? Not to just go into that, but I was speaking about that like last night to where how people do judge you off of your, your appearance, not even your appearance, by your skin tone. You know what I mean? Because I didn't see to where the most upstanding black dude, he didn't got turned down because he was black. You know what I mean? Or he didn't got treated some type of way because he was black. So yeah, no, I feel you. Like to get turned down because of your ID, that's crazy
Yeah,
work, bro. You know what I mean?
That
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It's the same with the clubs. Like if y'all ever go to a really nice area, go inside the club and ask for a Hennessy. See what they tell you.
Damn.
What
See
they
what
gonna
they tell
say?
you.
What they gonna
Wait,
say?
Man,
going what club? Wait, what going what type of club and ask for money?
try to go. Okay, try to go one day. Try to go to a very nice lounge or club or something like that that has nothing to do with this type of stuff that we like, and ask them, "Hey, can I get a Hennessy?" and see what they tell you.
Oh, we do it all the time because that's what he drink, Hennessy, and stuff like that. They look at us like, trash. Like,
There you go, right there. They don't even
or
most
they don't
places
even sell it. They
they
don't
don't even
serve it.
serve it. They don't serve
They
it.
don't want that crowd.
Oh, thank you. You took the words out of my mouth. They told me straight up. They said we don't do that crowd. I'm like, what? They're like, no, we don't do that. They
Damn,
They
judging you
Hennessy.
off the
rarely have
liquor,
Ciroc.
bro.
They rarely have Ciroc too. Huh?
I mean,
If
those
you
some
go to
people
a
do like
specific.
Hennessy though. Like it is kind of
Yeah.
true, but it's kind of fucked up though. And
It
yeah,
is, bro, but she's right. They judge you off that. Like you could just be you like Hennessy, but they like, oh no, we don't want that type of Hennessy Ciroc crowd. We don't want that here.
mm.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Two things is like, believe it or not, when I was in Vegas, I went to the strip club and it was like one thick black chick in there. I was like, damn, baby, why you the only you one built like you in here? She was like, they say my body type would attract the wrong crowd. So I've never heard of that, but I guess I could see that. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
it's some places to where you could go to and they'll tell you they don't sell Hennessy because that Hennessy is like it attract the wrong crowd. But not just that, being in Minnesota, you know who another culture of people that drink a lot of Hennessy? Asian people. I didn't know Asian people drunk Hennessy like that, but
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
they definitely drink Hennessy. I thought it was just us.
I
Silly
didn't
me.
know. I didn't know that there was so many things not being in the luxury world, not growing up from anything like that. I didn't know how many stipulations and regulations and like things people put, man. It's like they won't even allow some people to bring Hennessy on their boat, on their yachts, man. They're like, nah, we don't even want to be associated with that.
I mean, I can understand it too in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean
you
it
Because
is kind of
understand it too.
true
I'm from Camden, and all the Camden girls they all drink Hennessy, and when they come out together, the same little crowd they came out with off of drinking Hennessy, they start fighting each other like on some real
It make
hood
you, yep, it
ratchet
do.
shit.
That
I'm
Mhm.
a
brown, like I
little
don't really
buzzed.
remember.
I'm a
I don't
little
really like brown.
slurred.
Them brown kind of get me like that. I don't remember brown like that.
I
Yeah, no,
mean,
I had to
it's
get
all
tried.
Like
over,
that though. I
man.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't drink brown at all. I drink clear. I like Ciroc. I always
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I'm
I
a
had to
tequila.
leave
I'm a
Ciroc
tequila
alone
dude.
myself. I'm more of a
no.
tequila guy nowadays.
Yeah,
That clear, man, that clear is something. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but the clear stuff used to be crazy. But it's the same. It's the same even in the barbershop. I remember I used to take the clipper about to go up the white dude head, and he like, whoa, whoa. Nah, just I use scissors only. I don't do that.
Man,
Yeah,
You were
bro.
dealing with exotics. You were selling Frenchies. You were doing Frenchie.
you talking to me?
Yeah.
No, I still I got micro bullets. I still got like to say
Oh, you doing the bullies? Okay.
yeah, I'm thinking about raffling one off, like say once my channel hit a certain number, just because like say that's how much like traveling has changed my life. Like I didn't change my whole the dynamic that I was coming into the game. You know what I
Me
mean?
too.
Like I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking about econ before I went to Sasua, but once I went, I was like, man, I got to figure out a way to sustain this. You know what I mean? I got to figure out a way to keep this going, like to be able to travel the world now. I always liked to travel, but traveling out of the country by myself was something new. Like I'm an army brat. Anybody that know what that is, I mean, my mother was in the service when she had me, so I'm used to traveling as a kid. You know what I mean? That's why I could pretty much fit in a lot of places. But once I did it by myself, it's like taking your first road trip as an adult. You know what I mean? To where you could stop and do whatever you want, get what you want. Like you see a nice view, you can stop and enjoy it, opposed to riding with your parents and shit. And y'all got to be somewhere at a certain time, or you can only piss when you stop to get gas and stuff like that. Like it's just different. So I've kind of molded my life around traveling now. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
got some points on standby right now. That's why I say I could go to Panama, I could go to Colombia and the DR and still have points left over.
What's your next stop?
Like I say, man, I'm really feeling Panama, man. I don't think Panama got just. I'm just because here's the thing. The only person that we know from the community that's there is Black Cleaner. You know what I mean? And he just
Black thing, he helped me out a lot.
Yeah. And he just not out there like that. So for one, I feel like it's like a lot of people not down there, so it's not like watered down. And for two, like what you were saying about the currency, that also get me excited. Like say, damn, they spending the American dollar, but it's still
No,
like,
that's what they actually use is the American dollar.
yeah.
They don't have Panama dollar. It's American dollars they use. That's what they use.
That's exciting to me because especially when you say like the dollar still go far out there, you know what I mean? Because you had some people on the stream last night that was saying Panama is expensive.
Man, that dude didn't know what the hell he was talking about, bro.
You know,
I guarantee you, he hasn't been out there.
Right?
Like, there's no inflation out there. That's why it's like that. I always say, it's like you still living in the 90s out there.
That's amazing.
There's no inflation. The damn Uber I got that girl with $6, bro. You ain't getting no Uber for $6 in America.
Nah.
I got an Uber to go to the airport. That shit was $50.
Yeah, that's how much my Uber from here to the airport.
Like,
yeah,
like what?
Uber ain't gonna pick you up for no less than 10 in America, is it?
Huh?
I ain't never seen a ride from Uber less than $10 in America.
That's what I'm saying. And she stayed like 17, 20 minutes away. And that shit was $6, bro. That shit was like Brazil. You know, Brazil was cheap as hell.
Man,
bro, we did not care. Like me, Charles, and Prime. Not Prime, but Ryan.
Yeah,
we didn't give a damn who paid for it, bro. It was so cheap. It was like, I got it, bro.
Yeah, and it wasn't no thing to where who gonna go half on it. Like, bro, it's $6, man.
Yeah, but how far you had to go for $6?
About 10, 15 minutes. Like,
no, in Panama.
I got it for her. It was set like she stayed like 17, 20 minutes away.
17, 20 minutes. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's like $30. That's like $30 here. Cause I pay $50 for 30 minutes to go to the airport.
Yeah.
And that depends. Well, I can't say about Atlanta, but here it depends on when you go. Because if you go when it's busy, they gonna charge you more. You know what I mean?
I don't pay $60 before. You know, sometimes it do that, but it ain't be no $6 or $4 what we paid in Brazil.
No, like say I was walking a couple blocks, like say 5-10 blocks, man. I don't like even up to 15 blocks. I don't really mind, but when the Uber's like $3 or $4. I'm gonna go and catch that ride, man. You know what I mean? Like,
so you know, another thing I wanted to share real quick for anybody that's going into business, or anybody that's trying to sell some type of service or something like that. When you start getting some real money, and this is something I learned, I don't have it yet, but this is something I want to share. When you sitting at the table with other business people, entrepreneurs, investors, the first thing they look at is your watch.
That's true.
Your watch is so important. Your watch is so, I don't care what you drive, I don't care about none of that. Your watch. They always looking at what type of time you on.
I learned that at a
That's a
younger
bar
age.
right there.
The guy told me, he was like, if you want to know what kind of guy he is, look at his watch.
Look at his watch. I'm
But
telling y'all, man.
where I'm from in the city I be in and stuff, that shit don't even matter. I guess that's when you
When you get to
around
the
different
yeah,
kind of
when you get
people,
to the next level,
because
yeah. Yeah, because that watch, I'm telling you, like
I fucked my Cartier watch up by busting it down. Like, you can look at me, they be like, oh, she a hood bitch.
yeah.
She bust
That's how
her
I learned that.
Cartier watch
Somebody
down.
get.
Like,
I want to get me a Cartier. I gotta do it too though.
I
Yeah,
think
or
my
how
first
they be
watch,
busting the
my first luxury
Rolexes
watch gonna
down.
be a Rolex. Yeah.
I gotta bust it down.
I'm telling y'all that watch is so important, man. I didn't never knew. I knew that Rolexes and stuff like that were expensive, but I didn't realize how they judge you based off of that. Like they look at you like if this guy could spend $20,000-$30,000 on a date just or day date or whatever, this guy has got to be someone who really think about where he trying to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can have nice stuff, but it's something about a watch. Like you could be walking in the store and somebody will stop you like, "Hey, I see you got that day date. This, the whatever. That's the one I've been looking for with the tennis ball green, whatever." You start meeting people that are in different brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
Hold on, y'all. Let me answer this question right here. I know this ain't toward me. Most of the YouTube raffles are illegal instead of raffle. Bro, I'm not doing a raffle. Nobody not investing nothing. Ain't a raffle.
I
Ain't a
think you
raffle. You
talking
got to put
about
money
me
in.
when I bring up my dogs, but
Oh, we talking about you? Oh, okay. I'm about to
yeah,
say.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. Listen, before I do anything like that, like I say, for my e-com business, I got a lawyer on retainer, man. I don't mind spending that bread, bro. You know what I mean? In fact, I was going once behind the scenes. I guess since y'all like you bring that shit up, I was gonna ask DC about his financial person behind the scene, because my whole thing is to want to get to the place where I'm writing off these trips as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, she got me right on that.
yeah, you know what I mean. That's where I'm trying to get to. For me, it's a business standpoint. Like,
My business is not it's not travel, but
right.
but she got it to where she can she can do some things. So yeah, man.
yeah, it's just super important, man.
Yeah, for
Ray
sure.
James said, "How is the infrastructure? Can I use credit card? Yeah, you can use credit card, bro. Yeah, you can use credit card. Panama. Just think of
Hey, what's
Panama
up,
like
good
America,
people?
bro.
What it do, boss? How
That's
you
all you
doing?
gotta do,
What's
man.
up, bro?
What's up, Malik?
I'm
So
good.
what's up,
I'm
Malik? What's going on?
good. How y'all doing?
Good.
Not much. I just heard the conversation. I just wanted to hop in. I'm good. How
Okay.
you doing, brother?
You Malik. Oh, you Malik from last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, from
Yeah, I
About the
last
never seen his
business
face.
aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, bro. What's up?
Man,
let me
chilling like
let
the
me answer
man.
this question right quick.
Yeah.
The infrastructure I seen in Panama, it was nice to me. And plus the damn, I forgot the name of that shit, man. The bio, some shit like that. It looked like colonial zone when you go to DR. But it looks way more cleaner. It looks newer. Like the infrastructure, it looks good, man. It don't look run down in Panama. Now outside the city, I don't know. I haven't been too much outside the city. But as far as what I seen, the infrastructure good, man. All right, you can go, Malik.
Yeah. I was just gonna add to some of the business conversation. Like, I think everybody's giving good information. I think some of the brothers, they were asking like, what's some of the easiest things to do, and I would say like you just do some gig work and some side stuff to supplement your income, because you can't, like, some brothers might not be able to get a loan out. Like, oh, let me take out a $50,000 loan or $100,000 loan, because if you look at our counterparts, let's say white Americans or Asian Americans, they could pull out that money either from their family or business, their family business or the housing
Trust
and stuff like
funds.
that. Yeah, stuff like that. Things that we're not used to. We used
We
to
don't do
being
that,
lone
yeah.
wolves, doing it by yourself, but you can't win by yourself. Like you can get just so far by yourself. Like any successful person will tell you, they had some help, somebody helped them out, they had a team, all this other stuff. So you're not going to become successful or financially free or a financial success just by yourself. Somebody's going to help you along the way. They may not give you money, they might give you some advice, they might give you a person that helps you, they might refer you to somebody or what have you. But I say, do some gig work. You can teach English online. You can drive Uber, anything to make some side income so you can feel more comfortable taking more risks. Because we all got bills and we know how the United States work. Every month the bills is due and they don't care. They'll turn your stuff off. So you don't want to play around with that. So you do want to have some sort of security blanket, but you can take more risks, especially if you're younger. Yeah, I mean, even if you're older, you can still take risks because things are getting so expensive. It's like you have to nowadays. It's ridiculous how much things cost. Like I was talking about the Uber, it takes like $50-$60 for me to get to my house to the airport. It's crazy. I'm like, dang. Or I was in New York, I spent $100. I was like, man, come on, man. And the airport's only like 5 miles away in New York from where I was staying in a Hilton hotel. So, guys, there's definitely different ways for you to make some side money, save it up, and use that as some of your seed money to invest in a business and do a business part-time until your business overtakes your job income. Yeah, you might have to work 60 to 80 hours a week. Yeah, your girl, your woman, she gonna complain. She don't got no time, but you gotta let her go. I mean, is she worth more than your success?
You gotta let her go.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
They
Because
tell
I
the
mean,
truth.
she not gonna lead you to success.
Spanish
Spanish
girls
girls
don't want to hear that. Spanish girls don't want to hear that. You're not letting me go nowhere.
They gonna hear it.
Well,
That's a
it's
fact.
either
They do
that
not
or
wanna hear that.
you get with the program. I mean, you like a woman's not bigger than your dreams. I hate to say it, but
Right. No, that's true.
because you're
You be
gonna
like, shit, you want their purse,
have
don't
resentment.
you? Let me work. You want their purse, don't you? You want to go out on these trips, right? Let me handle my
Exactly.
business.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Don't try to gang up on me now.
Look, because they say it's because you don't want the woman to control. She can't control it, right? But at the end of the day, they do it because they want to have a certain kind of acknowledgement for a certain kind of females, and sometimes they lose it because of a female. Just like your man Diddy. All that. I mean, I think his argument was because of the liquor situation and suing them, but they still got to the point where they made it Cassie bring his downfall.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all his fault, but at the end of the day, he crossed over the wrong people, most likely. And
oh yeah, that's what it was, definitely.
They had dirt on him, just like everybody got a little dirt. It's just some people have enough money to pay to find out the dirt on you, and they not playing.
But they used to be at his events, so they knew what was going on. They was there. Some people
tried
be close
to sue
to
he tried to sue the wrong people. He wasn't getting done right, which he probably was right, but he should have let them alone.
But you know what, Malik?
You
know what, Malik? I was gonna say, like, sometimes, like, the most successful people I ever met, whether I lived in New York City, Houston, Miami, most of them had a wife or a solid lady with them, like a solid lady. Like most of them, because they always told me if I didn't have a solid wife or woman with me, I would have been completely just distracted. And then you start looking at people like LeBron James, certain people, Denzel Washington. They got that solid lady, man, and they're able to go really far, man. Because women have good business advice too, bro. Sometimes men we just think black and white, but sometimes that gray area, because women sometimes are in the gray area, that stuff helps. It helps a lot.
Yeah. I really meant to say, like, if a woman is like pushing you back on your plan and your purpose, like
that's
she can either help you or she can take you down. It's
Yeah,
either
yeah,
or.
man. That's
There's
I
there's
heard the
no
person
gray
say-
area. I was trying to get to it,
You
but
got it.
y'all heard the
No, you got
resentment
it.
part. Y'all heard the
You got
like, hey, yeah, y'all just cut me off, but like what I'm really trying to say is a woman gonna either elevate you or she's gonna take everything away, be a downfall, and you can't focus on that. You just gotta tell her, hey, this is my plan. Do you believe in me? Are you gonna rock with it? You know, this is the plan I have for us. And
Yep.
if she cool with it, all right. If she not, you gotta let her go so she can
You can find
explore
another
her
one.
other options. You
There's
know, that's
plenty
all I'm
of them out
saying.
there.
That's all I'm saying.
What's up, TC?
And what?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey, what's
good,
up, brother?
What's up, bro?
Not much. Yeah, I figured I could hop in on this subject a little bit, just give some people some advice on how to make some money online.
Okay.
So what I do for a living is I have a lot of different like e-commerce stores and all that stuff as well. I think some other brothers got the same thing. And I really want brothers to get in on this AI. Like ChatGPT can work wonders for different kind of services people need online. So I mainly sell like stickers, posters, banners, that kind of thing. And I've been doing it now for about 6-7 years. And I used to be an art teacher, but now, like, ever since my side hustle grew to my main hustle, that's what I do now for a living. And I think this AI thing is like going to be the next big boom. So like, I even teach some of my nieces and nephews how to like flip people's resumes or do some online marketing, SEO for people. And all they're doing is just typing in prompts online. So, yeah, I just wanted to drop that. Maybe if some people had some more interest, I can go a little deeper.
That's dope,
Good
bro.
info.
Okay. Yeah. That's why I made
Yeah,
this
go ahead,
live, bro. 'Cause you don't hear
if you don't
people-
mind
you don't hear
explaining
people
to
talk
the
about
brother.
it.
Love to hear
Say
it.
what?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's so broad. Like, if you want to specifically talk about like a certain, aspect of it, but like, yeah, I think it's like just the next big thing. I just think people should like incorporate it into their daily, like every day, set tasks on Chat GPT or, set regimens like meal plans, whatever. So that way, when a business idea does come your way, it's like second nature. You think, oh, I got to hop on my AI because I got it all set up, or I got to use this program or that program. Like I got it helping me to book flights and everything else to see what's the best times and best prices. It's so many new ones too that come out every single day that it's like, man, you want to be the first one to take, get that advantage. I used it for like stock stuff and everything else. It's a million ways, but if you're interested in like something you saw or something, maybe I can like try to narrow it down a little bit.
Well, for me, when it comes to AI, I think it's great. I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. My grandfather has a big influence in my life, so it's like, man, I'm used to hard work. I'm used to thinking for myself. So it's like with AI, it's like, dang, I don't want to use this as a crutch. It's like I was growing up in the era when it was like before technology was so like we were so used to it, and then like when technology was starting to become like everything thing where everybody had access to it. So I'm like, man, I don't want to just rely on it all the time because then you start forgetting stuff. Because I used to remember all the phone numbers. I used to remember everything. But now that I got my technology, I don't need to use my brain as much. So it's just like I don't remember as much. So I don't want to lose a certain part of me. That's what I struggle with. But that's just my personal thing.
That's a good point. I mean, but that's technology, right? Like that's a lot of things. Like you said, we forget phone numbers. Like, yeah, same for me. I forgot a lot of directions. I'm GPS and everything. I guess everybody has their own personal like gripe with AI. Like for me, I think I mentioned I'm an artist. So it's like now something that used to take me a whole week to complete, I can complete it within a few minutes and like get this customer's logo or whatever done. And it's like, for me, I'm like, man, did I really use, all the stuff I got from my degrees? Like, can I really say this is my artwork, my vision? But at the end of the day, yeah, you can, because, they used to come at people for getting awards and movies for special effects, saying like, oh, they're cheating. They're, using computers to do special effects. But as time went on, like that's what it just became. Like, I think art in itself is changing. Like I can make a song about us six here right now. Like, you know, I can have somebody sing it within a minute. I can freeze this photo of us all and make us do all types of crazy things with AI, like, you know, video. I just think you got to adapt to the times and don't give yourself, you know, don't beat yourself up about it, especially if it's not like helping out your overall purpose in life. Like whatever it is you really want to do, if you want to honor your family, your grandfather, whatever. Like, you know, I just restored some old photos of my family with AI. Like, you know, you see people Ghibli-fying and everything everywhere too. But
I mean, eventually, I think you have to adapt with that because that's what it's going to be in the future.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just being stubborn. But
I'm old school too. Like I'm very old school. But eventually, you're going to have to adapt to all the new technology and all that stuff that's coming out. I mean, our kids are going to have to deal with that. So
it's like social media, like when MySpace came out first.
Yeah.
And Facebook. And then Instagram came, but I know people was being stubborn, not going to Instagram and staying to Facebook. But they eventually had to go to Instagram, though. You see what I'm saying?
No, I love AI. I use it every day. I'm starting to get used to it. I'm like,
I'm waiting for the information like to go on your palm, and you could pay for the stuff at the store just by putting your palm on the. I like
that.
Even though I'm an advocate, I'm scared of that part. Like as soon as they say I want to put a chip in you or something like that, I'm like,
yeah, I don't want them invading my body. You can invade the internet.
It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's just like Clear. When I first signed up for Clear, I was kind of reluctant to, because you know your retina scan is just as unique as your fingerprint.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, they do that on Clear, yo.
Yep, you got to give that up to be with Clear. You know what I mean? But
I mean,
they made me look. Yeah, they.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah,
you know what's crazy?
I gave that up for Clear, but
the first time I ever did an eye retina was in 96 in the county.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing it now on the iPhone.
I've never seen it after that. Like in store, like you know, like public places.
Yeah, no. If you go through the airport and you use Clear, they're gonna use your eyes. They don't need your fingerprint, your ID, nothing. They're gonna use your eyes.
Yeah, they use my eyes.
Yeah, I need to learn how to get in that Clear, whatever, all that. I need to get into all that other stuff y'all talk. I need to get into all that.
It's easy. They come
with this credit card for free.
Nah, I got cards, but I ain't got them cards. They ain't blessed me with them cards. I ain't passed that.
Yeah, not yet.
I can give you some simple game, Dan. That'll put you right in the car, bro. You know what I mean?
His credit was great, like perfect. Like
my credit was an 847.
But when he met me, that's when his credit got fucked up. I still don't believe him. But
we're gonna keep it 100. Let's talk about it. This is my dog. She one of us. Like you don't know. When y'all see it, you gonna be like, yo, she different. Now you know how. She's the Remy Ma of the squad type shit.
Remy Ma is like too boyish.
No,
she's still feminine. She's not.
I ain't talking about that, man. Ain't know what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, what happened was when I met her, right? I touched down. What happened was my mom piggybacked the credit. You know what I'm saying? Put me on her shoulders.
That was another thing I wanted to mention. That's what his mom let him piggyback off of her. So that's what I was going to do with my son. So when he turned the age 21 or 25 or 30, his credit is already up there. Not saying that I'm going to give him the credit card, but let him piggyback off of me, bring his credit up, hold his card and just use it for like gas or something like that. But so by the time he turned 35, 25 or whatever, he can start traveling and doing the things that he needs to do because his credit is up there. So that's another way where you could get the, you know, if you got kids or whatever, somebody that
that's beautiful. And believe it or not, when I first learned about piggybacking, I went and told like some friends of mine that was kind of well-to-do. I was like, bro, did you know you could do that? He was like, yeah, you didn't know that? I'm like, no, nigga, as soon as I found out, I told you. Why you didn't tell me?
Yeah, so I didn't know that was a thing.
So what happened was, right? My mom, so when I came, you gotta think about it. I was gone. 13 joints, right? So when I came back, you gotta think about it. I'm in a halfway house. Boom, I come home. My credit's banging. I'm working. I'm doing everything. But then when I want to open up my gym, I use my credit to get a lot of equipment and I wasn't making the money fast enough back
Yeah, for sure.
to pay what I owe. So boom. Then when I met her, forget about it. I'm just touching. I'm outside.
Trying to impress me, popping bottles and
Hey,
doing
well, he achieved it a little different.
Look, I got caught in the matrix. I got caught in the matrix. Then I had to grab her. Now I'm trying to get her out the matrix with me.
Yeah, nah, you can tell y'all a dynamic duo, man. That's a beautiful thing because we don't see a lot of that, man.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it didn't take him much to impress me. So I guess he made the wrong decision. So that's why I feel like it's not my fault.
No, he did what he felt he had to do to secure.
It ain't wrong to make that first time.
He took me out on our first date, and then on our first date, he took me to the hotel after. So it didn't take him much.
Check it out.
That don't see women think like that don't really mean as much as y'all women think it mean. You know what I mean?
I don't care about that. To me, it's just like why make them spend all this crazy, like why waste somebody's time when you could figure it out on that first day? I'm not saying be a hoe, but on our first day, we went to the club and then he took me to the hotel after. And I was okay with that.
The thing is, I could build my credit. See, how much money that I get, I spend on other stuff. I got some crazy outside. He found me. He see it. But the thing is, I own it. I got the title, all that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I buy stuff like that. I do things like that when I should have paid that shit off. Feel me?
Yeah. We all make that mistake though, Dan.
But the thing is, I got a rider. So I'm cool going through all that for a rider because I can build that back up. I can't build another rider.
For sure. That
you can always fix your credit, man. It doesn't even have to take that long. But good credit is built over time.
Right, it's definitely a marathon.
You have to be consistently good over a long period of time to have good credit. It's not.
I ain't gonna find nobody gonna take me. I ain't gonna find nobody gonna let me go to Colombia, DR, and be like, "We upstairs. Which two you want? Take them up, chill, watch Netflix and chill while I'm smoking hookah, entertaining everybody, all the girls." You know what I mean? Like,
no thing, bro. Listen.
So I go through the credit problem.
Yeah.
Because I can build that.
I got a request to you, man. Don't get on here and make everybody feel like that's a normal thing, though, because that's not normal, Dan.
It's not. That's why I said I would let my credit go down to build it back up.
No, I'm talking about you finding you a rider the way you got you a rider.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not normal. That's why I took that risk because I know it ain't normal.
Yeah, for sure. You did your thing with that one, big dog.
I'm thinking about the longevity, the long haul.
Yeah, because some guys will take that and be like, "Oh, I can get exactly what he got." I'm like, "No, you can't get exactly what everybody get. You got to think about what everybody usually gets, and then start from there."
I mean, we've been together 14 years, so it's a lot of things that I went through with him. It's a lot of things that girls will normally leave out the relationship for because certain things was just bad at the moment. I stood there,
That's some real shit. Yeah. And that's probably why bro feel the way about you that he do, because it's easy to be around a man when he up, but when he's down and got to crawl back, that's when to show your test of loyalty, man.
Yeah.
So, I done had so many chicks turn their back when it was time to get back.
Not only that, he got me at a young age. I was legal, but I was at a young age, and he was able to mold me into the woman.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, because a lot you can't bump into a 35, 40-year-old woman and think you're gonna change her. She's stuck in her ways.
Yeah.
If you ask me, but that's my own personal opinion. And that's
so what?
I said she didn't hit that wall. And if she's not, unless now everything got a caveat to it. But if she's been single for most of her life and she's 35, 40 years old, she's more than likely hit that wall. Because good women get snatched up. I can't hear you.
I told Brian that a couple days ago.
I'm telling you, because good women get snatched up from the dough. Like you see, bro got you when you was young, and y'all right there right now.
Yeah, I don't want her the same age as me. Nah, because something wrong with you. You single, like why you ain't bad? Why do
you got all the great things going on. You this, you that, but ain't nobody wife you up yet. You got problems.
You got a problem. You've been through 1,000 relationships. Your heart done been hurt. Now you gonna take that to the next dude and
And those
demonize him.
stars and all of that.
Nah, I see it a little different. I see it a little different. I see it a little different. Nah, I mean, I agree with y'all,
What
but
you see, Brian? Tell me what.
no. I mean, I see it. I agree with y'all, but like for me, the older women that I met, they got to the point where it's after that point to where now they got to be humble. Like, I just need a dude to just spend time with, cook and
Security
clean.
and
Yeah, I'm ready now. I'm ready to submit. I'm ready to give it. So
Bro, it's too
when you
late.
young, you like, man, I can
Yeah,
just
it's
chill
too
with her.
late.
For me, it's too late,
Brian
bro.
talking
Nah,
about he
you
like a
done,
woman
like,
that she'd have been broke in at this point. Like,
nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 20 miles on her, like, nah,
She
I'm
don't
good.
bother you. You can go out. You can go do your thing. She's open. She's cool with you having other girl. Like it's lit. Like it's not so bad all the time.
nah,
No,
that's because
if you can find
her
that.
original
Yeah, if you
choice
can
ain't
find
working.
that, and what nationality are you looking to find
Yeah,
that with?
cause she ain't
Because
gonna be Hispanic. Yeah, cause I
it
like
ain't gonna be a
Hispanic
A
black
women.
woman.
sister
I
ain't
tell you
going.
that
That's what
right
I was
now.
just gonna say. A sister ain't going for it,
She's not going
Yeah,
for it.
man.
yeah,
Listen, and I
man.
love my
Especially if
sister.
she
I'm
making
all
money
black.
too. If she making money too, because when women make money, their ego go up.
Nah,
You
yeah, that's
can't
another
tell them
thing.
that. You can't
Yeah,
tell
Mm-hmm.
them
when
that,
they
bro.
making money, nah, that's not happening.
Yeah,
Nah.
They'll be a real feminist.
Oh man.
Most black women are not going for it. Not in the United States, anyway. Yeah, y'all right.
Because their father told them, don't do this, don't go for that. Like I raised my daughters, but then they get caught up in just doing too much. I'm like, I don't need them for nothing. Then they want to complain and be bitter and talk about their girlfriends' bands and all this and all that. It just be crazy. And then they be crying every week when they do got to do it because he be doing him or he get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
I leave them alone nowadays. I don't talk to them. They be trying to talk to me. I be like, nah, I'm good. They be like, oh.
I still talk to them because I'm a conversationist, and I love women. No matter where I go, I love women. Like even the bad attitude ones. But some of them I do give them their space. But I still talk to them. Like I love women everywhere. Like I say, you will never catch me on the internet bashing just black women because that's not what I do.
No, I don't bash them. I give up. I don't. I just distance.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that you bash them.
We're not bashing.
Saying that you bash them, but if I'm talking about a certain subset of women, I would say Western ideology. You know what I mean? Because
okay.
Because all of these chicks got the same. Well, the vast majority of them got the same mindset. I remember growing up, the big girls was the easy ones to get. Like those was, you know what I mean? Now they think they Beyonce too. Like,
yeah, because they DMs is lit.
Thanks
Because
to
there's
social
somebody
media,
out there starving.
and all these thirsty dudes just
thirsty as hell.
like, bro, she don't look good.
But
who used to call them after 2? Which
Yeah,
means
quarter to
2
2.
Yeah, those the one you don't want to be
you
seen
just
with.
call and be like, come open the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
None of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're right, Charlie. It ain't a black woman thing no more. It's a every woman. It's a every
It's
man.
a
There's
Western
white
woman
girls with
thing for
attitudes
sure.
now. Like
That's
it's
social media messed
crazy.
them up, man.
But I blame the men though. It's like we kind of
men doing
the
it. That's what I'm saying.
behavior.
They
We
being
support the
thirsty
behavior.
Yeah,
It's like we finance the behavior.
Is real.
It's
When I
like,
heard that little Catch Me Outside chick made $50 million off of goddamn OnlyFans, man, I said, oh, men are cooked, bro. I stopped wanting to be friends with dudes. Like, bro, you one of them niggas that pay for them special channels. I ain't never paid 1 red cent to see no coochie.
But you gotta be honest though. We gotta look at both sides, Charlie. Because I think Andrew Tate said he was like the average guy that work at like Taco Bell, or whatever. He maybe sleep with 1 girl a year. Maybe the average guy, and I don't like using the word average, but that's just the example. That there's dudes like me and DC was talking about it, how there's some dudes like that if they don't have no money at all, they won't even see a woman. So the guys that can get girls that don't have money, you like one of the lucky ones. But the dudes that have trouble with that and they broke, they can go. Man, I've met dudes that's gone 2 years without nothing, bro.
Man, this
listen, I'm not gonna say his name, but y'all remember on the screen where bro said it's been a dub. Like,
see,
like listen, I accidentally got some cheeks from a chick within that amount of time. Like, god damn it, I was planning on not fucking with you. Like,
I mean, at that time, you got to just go to, you got to break out your wallet, be like, all right.
if it ever get that bad, man, I would do it with pride, man. Like,
Right.
You said a dub meaning 20 years.
Yeah.
You didn't catch that screen? Well, y'all probably wasn't around.
MISHA, you know who we talking about.
I think he means.
If you've been on Ryan, you know what we talking about.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
But
Yeah,
there's
Yeah,
plenty
you
of
had
men
the
in,
disagreement with him the last time.
sexless
Remember?
yeah, I know who
marriages,
you're talking about. Yeah.
So because I met him and I
I be
respect
wanting to punch the damn screen. Like, boy, stop being stupid.
Yeah. Like say, but in person he an all right person. And
No, you can tell. You can tell. He just need,
but he gonna go through some. She gonna go through some shit if he thinking like that right now at this age, at this stage in the time. He gonna go through some shit.
Oh, he done been through some shit. If
he
done
been through some more shit.
He gonna go through some more
time,
man.
A dub? Come on, bro. Like
he gonna go through some more shit.
But
Bro,
then again, if he gets a divorce,
man.
it's like he's still gonna be on the hook.
See, but but Prime, I get what you're saying, but that's just like, that's not some people reality. Like, it's some chicks that they can't imagine that. It's some girls that can't go to the bar and can't get no drinks. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, that's just not my reality. And I know I'm not no Denzel Washington looking at nigga, but god damn, like, you can't go to the bar and have a decent conversation with a chick because that's all.
But I think it's confidence, because I know some dudes that dead pop and be popping a lot of stuff out in the streets.
Yeah, I think it's confidence too. Yeah, for sure.
They got confidence. They got swag. You know what I'm saying?
But we gotta look at the environment. Men aren't men anymore. Like most men, they're really feminine. You know, they don't lead. They don't demand anything from women. What do men demand women to do? Nothing. We don't. All we do is complain. Like most men, not all, but most men just complain. We don't demand them. We don't hold them to a higher standard. We're not disciplined enough to say, "Oh yeah, this behavior you're doing, cut it out," or we're not messing with you. We'll still mess with them. We'll still accept them just for some gutter sex.
I don't know if I agree with that, but
yeah. I would also disagree with that.
We can disagree with it, but I think it's true, and I've seen it. Like a lot of like those Pookies and Ray Rays, they'll do whatever, and even some regular dudes. Even regular dudes, if they don't know how to talk to women and whatnot, they'll still acquiesce to a woman as well. Like, okay,
that's a fact. But I'm just gonna say, it's no be like, all right, even her, she's solid, but it's still things that she might not want me to do, and I'm like, nah. So she still got that in her. You know what I mean? She's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I could be at the club right now, the strip club. A man trying to get me to go there right now, but I know she gonna be like, negative. We were doing this live tonight. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But so it's gonna be that. It's just that it's not over the top. These women out here doing over the top everything. They want you to leave, but then when you leave, you ain't my dad. I don't want to be your dad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to say, I know about this situation. I've seen it before. Then when it happened, they look at you like, you know what I'm saying? Then they get mad. They want to be defensive now.
And you'll have men on that women's side that's inappropriate, doing that inappropriate behavior. You'll have a bunch of men like, oh yeah, she's right, you're wrong, attacking you. Like that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, yeah, but
you see what I'm saying? Like it would be a bunch of men like that.
Yeah, it's gonna always be some men
just because they want to sleep with her, but it's a lot. Like it's too many. Of course,
it's gonna always be men that's gonna
be a few. It should be a few simps, not like a bunch. It's like a bunch of simps, bro.
There's gonna be men that don't agree what we're talking about watching this. He's right not gonna say nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's like a lot of people that do YouTube and they say this, that. I get it, but you know, everybody thinks different.
Yeah.
So you gotta be open-minded on everything. You can't be quick to judge.
I get looked at really wrong by a lot of females. So I don't care.
Oh,
exactly, Rick James. Simp Nation is strong, and even if a man's not a simp, like he might be socially awkward. There's a lot of socially awkward dudes. Like a lot of people aren't going outside associating with women, so they just be like, okay, whatever the woman wants, here you go. I'll pay for it. I'll do whatever. Instead
that's what we talking about, Charles.
I mean, people be capping though.
Huh?
No, I say I didn't understand what you meant.
Oh, who we were talking about?
Oh yeah.
He kind of awkward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to be real, when me and Ryan were together, we're going to Lapa, and we were gonna meet some girls and shit. I was like, you sure you want him to come? Cause I think he gonna mess it up. Like he cool, but it's like I know he probably gonna mess it up because he awkward. I gotta be real. I gotta be real. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes people
Like,
need that
I don't
exposure.
care. I'm like,
Everybody can't go. Everybody
everybody
can't
can't
go.
go. Yeah, I'm like,
That's
we
true.
might have to sit this out, man.
Like I don't bring everybody to my mom crib. Like everybody can't go.
Yeah, he might mess up our play, man. So it's like he cool. I fuck with him, but it's like in this situation, he can't go, bro. I had to keep it real.
And think about how many dudes in America are like that.
You know what? It's my
think
reality though. Just because, like, say, coming from like I grew up because my mom was in the army. Like, say, I grew up in a lot of different places. Like, say, my best friend in Minnesota, he was light skinned, come from money, and he had like hazel brown eyes. So I never even seen him holler at a chick. Like chicks usually holler at him. So that was for me being a Mississippi dark skinned fat dude. Like that was like damn, I'm never. But once I went down south and I seen how the people with my hue, like say, I got some cousins, man. They got like they got like they got some decent hue on them. Like I say, you know, when a person is dark skinned and they have no skin blemishes and shit like that, and like man, I seen these dudes, man, got the most women I've ever seen in my life, man. You know what I mean? Like, and it really just. Then, like say, when I started talking to my kinfolk, he said, bro, it's really a numbers game. If you go out to the club tonight and holler at one chick, the chances of you hitting that chick is very slim. But if I go out and holler at 10, the chances of me getting one out of that 10 is way higher, bro. So it's a numbers game, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to go out there and be timid, just be timid. But
you got to put yourself out there. That's it.
You got to put yourself out there, man. Like, say, he said, whether she say yes or no, it's not going to hurt my feelings. So shit, let me shoot your shot. And that's not to try to toot my own horn, but you ask DC in Brazil, I'm gonna shoot I don't speak no.
I was just gonna say that, man. Yeah, I can vouch for him, man. Yeah, he
You don't speak no Portuguese, still hollering at the women.
Man, I was shooting like a Siberian sniper on their ass, man.
Yeah. I can vouch for Charles, man. Charles, yeah, he was talking.
Yeah, because whether they say yes or no, it's not going to, because I hate when they try to put all black men that travel in a box, like, oh, you traveling for box. Like, no, nigga, I do well in America. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's the experience for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, true to life, the quality of women are different. I would be lying if I wouldn't admit that, but yeah, I'm still gonna shoot my shot. Like I done had women.
You ain't losing nothing to shoot your shot, so why not?
You know what I mean? And how you like? It's chicks that it's somebody that's giving it up right now. Like how can you take yourself out the race? Like man, keep shooting. Some gonna land.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got the advantage. Like you got the confidence, the swag to do it here. So you got the double advantage overseas.
Oh yeah.
But you know what though? You know what I feel like is the biggest lie that people tell, and like especially in the travel space, is the girls are prettier everywhere outside of America. I disagree. America has some of the most beautiful women I ever seen.
Thank you,
from
Brian.
New York City to Miami.
That, bro.
But
thank you.
It goes back to like, you know, the attitude, the demeanor and stuff. But you can go to Miami and you can see everything from Colombia to Venezuela to Dominican to Haitian. You can go to Miami and see everything.
Miami is still though.
LA.
No, but yo, you could go to New York City and a girl that work at the bodega, she's the baddest girl you ever seen in your life.
Y'all talking about places that's like border cities like New York. That's where they come into. Miami, that's where they come into. LA, that's where they come into, bro. Like that's
true.
But that's
let's talk about Missouri.
But they coming from over here. They coming from over there and coming over here, and their bloodline is breeding.
Yeah, but here's the thing: that same chick that's living the DR, that's bad. Like she's okay there. Once she get to Miami, she's ruined. You gotta have some bread. Like you gotta pull up in that thing to get with baby.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's hard to like communicate and talk to them when they're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the difference. That's where they. That's the whole big thing. Like When them girls come over here, they different. I don't. They're just different.
And that's why a lot of brothers get bucked and they go to jail through 1,000 years because they try to get that caliber of people. The females, that's what I said. You go overseas now, you can get that caliber. You can get that female that look just like that female that baseball player had in my hand.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna get over here unless you.
American have beautiful women. It's just that the barrier of entry to get the girl that you like the way she looks compared to overseas is a higher cost. You know, you're like, man, I gotta pay all this just to get her, and she still got a bunch of guys all in her ear.
That's why we on this channel right now because of that. Because of that.
I mean, like, simple. How you gonna compete with James Harden? And he tricking it off like crazy. Like, how you gonna?
Yeah, because of that. That's what I'm saying. So now you see Keith Sweat over them all overseas because they try to get these charges.
Oh man, that was crazy. Yeah.
but you know what, Dan? This is something I realized.
Look at Neo. Look at Neo.
But no, this is what I'm finna say, man. Them brothers with bread been going over there. We just ain't know about it because they say Twister been going to the DR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing that. They've been passport. Yeah, they've been doing that.
Right, we just ain't know about it.
Yeah, but you know what? You know why they doing it though? Because the record labels have them traveling. I'm talking about we doing it without that.
Yeah, for sure.
We doing it for the muscle. We ain't doing no A&R. We ain't doing no promotional tours. We doing it.
Yeah, they working. You know what I'm saying? It's
and then they seen it
at church.
You know, we doing it from the ground zero, from the bottom, from just YouTube. I got it off of YouTube.
Yeah, for me too, bro. Seeing black dudes travel and how they getting treated and stuff like that, like, and then like say, one travel I'm pretty sure y'all probably don't know, but like Bo Rakes, man, man, he a real one, good, and I like the fact that he a hustler. And like when I say a hustler, I just mean a hardworking man. I'm not meaning anything like illegal or nothing like that. But he's a hardworking man doing his thing out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, Bo Rakes. That's the one like say, man. Hey, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. It's your boy Bo Rakes, man. You know what I mean? Like a dude from Atlanta to where like him and his girl was almost like y'all. You know what I mean? Like he would take her out there and they would be kicking it. So, man, that's the type of stuff I looked at and I was like, man, that looked like a different life.
Yeah. And it's cool.
When they got the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it's cool because this is what I like about this, because by you being alone, as long as you build with people, you feel like you're not alone.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why this is big, because even when you travel, like he said he's gonna be out there on the 30th or he's gonna be over here and there, you can still build with people, so you're not alone. And you kind of know the person a little bit because you've been building for a little while. So when you do see him, it's like, yo, what up? Like you just seen each other yesterday. Now you're building again. Now building more, and it's intimate wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Believe it or not, Dan, you wouldn't believe how many people that ask me, man, when y'all going back to Brazil, man? I love to go, man. If y'all will let me, like, first of all, bro, we don't own Brazil. We can't stop you from going. Second of all, man, long as you cool, bro, like shit, I don't see no reason why wouldn't nobody, you know what I mean? Now. Yeah. Bro was a little socially awkward, but even he was cool. For me, you gotta be like super off. Now, if he don't like cheeks, that's him. You know what I mean? That's what he do. You know what I mean? Like type of shit. But even he was cool. Like, man, we laughed. Man, bro had us laughing so hard, especially
he
was eating up.
Like, he was funny. That one thing, he was funny as hell, boy.
Yeah, bro said his life flashed before his eyes.
Yo, I would say this though, because I gotta run, but I wanted to tell y'all this before I got off. Like, for those people who are traveling, who trying to figure it out, you know, maybe you broke, maybe you don't have much, or you trying to get somewhere. When you traveling, if you one of those people that got your headphones on, I said this before. If you one of the people that got your headphones on and you in the plane, you don't want to talk to nobody, you don't got the luxury to do that shit. You got to take that shit off and start talking to people and connecting with people. Because you ain't never gonna get no money like that. Take them headphones off. Start networking with the people next to you. You never know. You might be on the plane with somebody that's going to go open a nightclub in Dominican Republic, going to open a pool hall, going to do something. You sitting there with your headphones on and you thinking, oh, I'm gonna get out the mud. That's the worst advice somebody ever told me. Oh, you can just get it out the mud. You can just do it by yourself.
Yeah, no, you can do it by yourself.
Ever told.
Yes. Nothing you can do by
That's
yourself.
why I don't like people who say no new friends. I need new friends.
Exactly. And I used to sing that song. I still love that song, but you know, I need new friends.
No,
I
but it's
do.
people out here like girls and men be like, ain't no new person coming into our clique. No, I need new people around. I'm sorry.
I need them.
Right.
But those are people like say, it's one thing to talk shit, but it's another thing to mean it. You know what I mean? Those are people to where there's no expanding in that, because how can you expand if you're not letting anything new in? You know what I mean? Like I say, man, when I ain't no DC, I ain't no Ryan, or I ain't no bro. I still want to say his name because I don't want to link, but I ain't know. But bro, man, we went out there and kicked it like some kung fu warriors, bro. Like everybody had a good time, man. Like to experience what we didn't experience, man. If we had that closed off mind, bro, we would have never experienced that like we did. Like say, I was doing shit that I would never do. Like, man, we went to a Pravilla tour, bro. I would have never thought of that. You know what I mean? I think that was DC out there. We walking through the pavillas and shit. I would have never thought of that, but they hit me up, bro. You coming to the whoop? Man, I had like 16 minutes to get dressed, and I hopped in the whoop.
Have y'all seen that video? Charles Wood in that video when I went to the favela. So.
Yeah, man.
So you in the video?
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna take off. I appreciate y'all, man. MISHA, RAINESWORLD, Malik, Charlie Chan, DC, man. Holla at me. When I get off, I'm gonna type my Instagram, so anybody wanna hit me up.
Okay.
I am not a YouTuber, so I ain't doing YouTube. So just hit me on IG.
Okay. All right, no problem. Got you, bro.
Bless.
Yeah, my last Brazil video, we all gonna be in it because that's when we went to the Redeemer.
Oh yeah,
I think that's the only thing we did all together. Was the
Redeemer. with bro and shit. Like I say, you remember he was finna. Oh, you said you got that on camera where I had to get off the bus and go get him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was finna sit that out. I told bro, I didn't pay for your ticket. You know
how he was dogging Brazil? He's on camera saying he loved Brazil.
He don't like Brazil.
I say he said, yeah. Remember when we went out to eat?
Yeah,
the last day. Yeah, he on the record saying I loved it. So y'all gonna see all that. That's how you know I got you on camera, bro, saying this shit, bro. Stop capping on Brazil, bro.
And that was my whole thing, bro. You did all of that, and these people ain't did nothing to you, bro. Like
he just mad cause it didn't go his way. He talking about some girl that he didn't.
Oh, the ladies was
a while, like, and I'm like, why you? I don't get it, bro. Like, so you talk to one girl all these months, and you expect for this girl just to be there.
But that's good that you've been through that, so now you know later on what category to keep him at. And you know what I mean? For people like
that's what we said. We just know what to do with him. Like go out to eat, that's cool. But like clubs and bro, it ain't gonna
like nightlife women. He not cool.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
Daytime activities, things to do.
Yeah,
like I say, before we even went on the yacht party, he was down in the yacht party. You know what I mean? And
dang.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work either.
He don't sound like good company to me, man. You supposed to be positive.
He cool, but when it comes to like women and trying to like get out, me, Charles and Ryan were going crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they were stopping us, you know what I'm saying? But like it was all good, you know what I'm saying? But like I don't know, bro. I don't want to talk bad on him, but it's like he just need more practice. He need to get out there.
He need to be outside more.
Everybody's not for every situation. The same now, keeping it a buck. Like the same dude that I take when it's finna go down and I need somebody to throw hands is not the same dude. I'm like, bro, we got these chicks over here. Come on, you know what I mean? Them are two different dudes, bro. You know what I mean? So everybody's not gonna be the same in every situation. You know what I mean? Maybe
look, I got friends I've been friends with 25, 30 years, and they won't go overseas with me.
See what I'm saying?
Well, I have way more ball on the time with y'all brothers. You know what I mean? So because I'm open to meeting new people for different things in life. And then when I want to go and grow, they want to stay there, then you stay there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm not gonna stagnate my growth for anybody, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to go up. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I can go, I'm trying to sell it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like man, like say that was just like, because I'm used to traveling by myself, but man, that was just such an eye-opening experience. I damn near don't even want to go to Colombia unless I'm going with a couple people, because I know from just that little interact out Brazil thing, I understand that it's damn near like safety in numbers. You know what I mean? Especially when you go to a place to where you could get scoped or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they just spoke somebody in Dominican Republic, a Colombian girl.
see, we gotta get
Yeah,
this.
see the Colombians, they bringing that shit over there, man. Cause Dominican girls don't do that.
They need
don't
to
do
leave
that.
that. They need to leave that alone.
Yeah, they bring that. Nah, they gonna fuck up Dominican public, man.
Yeah, we need to send Charleston White over there and let him tell on everybody.
Charleston White is the reason why I look at these hats now. Because no, it wasn't Charleston White. It was somebody else. He said these hats look like you.
No, it was Charles White Poodle. Come on, the cotton.
Look like cotton. Like
damn, I hear that.
Nah, it was a new thing that came out yesterday on this dude that traveled food or whatever.
Oh, put to my Poochie. I seen it today. Poochie.
Yeah. We're Charleston White, right?
Yeah. Poochie. Yeah, content. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to the white man, the racist white man house. And
and the white man was like these the logo on the sweaters and the stuff like that. He was like,
this shit, dude,
look
like
cotton.
Yeah, he's like, give me that. I wear that sweater. It look like cotton.
Damn.
He's talking about black people picking cotton, but yeah, you know, whatever content they doing, they getting numbers, whatever he's doing, but you know, it's just long story short, man. I just want to build a brother that's like-minded, and then once y'all start, man, imagine people got together and open up the first club in DR, but 3 people like you could do things like that. You open up an apartment building, you know, you just mad shit you could do out there.
Yeah. Oh damn! Believe it or not, they talking about it in the smaller rooms, though. You know what I mean? Those are things to where, you know, it sounds good when we on a big platform and everybody want to put in, but when it's time to put your bread in, now everybody's silent. You know what I mean? So they definitely
no. You just gotta know the right people to holler at, and they start over again until you find the right people to holler at.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's we just gotta network with like-minded people and do what we can, like as individuals, and come together collectively.
It ain't like you asking for like, all right,
yeah.
It ain't like you asking for like 150, 200, 300. Nah. If people put up 10 bands a piece, they can get so much land and build. Yeah. You put up 30 a piece, you can build so much. Like there's people building over there for like good prices. All right, listen, if they build these condos, if they build these condos, almost sell them for 55 grand, 60 grand, 80 grand, and they sell them to you pre-construction like that, or they sell them after the construction, how much you think it costs them to build that?
Yeah. Yeah, now that's a good point. But now a thing I hear about that, when you buying stuff that's pre-construction, they own island time out there. So
no, I get that. That's why I didn't buy pre-construction. I bought my own land. I'm a build. Right. But the thing is, what I'm going through right now, like I told you, the land situation, I already got the print how I want my joint. My joint gonna come up to like 260, and I could tell somebody it costs $5 million. But I guarantee you, if I go feet on land and I build a little bit more, I can find somebody do it for like 160, 175.
Yeah, boots on the ground is invaluable for sure. You know what I mean? Being there, that's definitely invaluable.
So it's all about building with the right people when the thing comes. Because I was upset when I seen the 46 acres of land for $60K. I'm like, damn, 3 people could put 20 apiece.
Yeah.
Or 43 acres of land, 4 people could put money together and grab it. And then you could build on it. All right, another year we're gonna come back, we're gonna put this. And we build. Next thing you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, you got something crazy.
See, but that's what you got on them, brother. You looking 8 years in the future. Like people want to be rich in 6 months. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that
6 months, boy, you mean 6 weeks.
Yeah,
right. They want instant gratification. Like,
right.
Nothing come that easy, bro. Nothing.
Oh, I'm with you. I believe you.
You know what I'm saying? But what makes it easier when people build together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if I take a loss, if she put 20 and I put 20, instead of me putting the whole 40, and I took a $20,000 loss. Now you got another 20, I got another 20. So me putting the whole 40 in something, we got two ways to make 2 projects. Right. 20 and 20, 20 and 20.
Yeah.
One of them might pop, or both might pop, or they both might fail. But I ain't gonna stop.
No, I'm with that.
See, the thing is, in our community, we got to see a person be successful first. Like somebody has to take the bullet first, and then most people will keep going on.
I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah,
no, we were just talking about.
That's just like if we went to the
that
club
earlier.
together. That's just like if we went to the club together and you get jumping, I'm riding home in my clothes.
No, let me explain. Like say if I bought some land in DR,
your ass, he gonna have to whoop my ass too. That's just how I'm rocking.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like say if I bought some land in DR, opened up a club or whatever, or opened up an apartment complex, and then I tell y'all this is what I did. Y'all can see the land, y'all can see the building, and I'll tell y'all how to do it. Y'all be more willing to put that bread up, wouldn't you?
Well, here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody has to like. Now, lead by example is what I'm saying.
This just from my standpoint of view, and maybe the other brothers may disagree with me. But after I done did all of that, what the fuck I need you for? You know what I mean? I done took the risk, I done built, I done did this, and after I done did all of that, why do I need you?
Yeah, that's like me right now. I gotta send some paperwork down to DR. So it's either I fly down there, wait for one of my friends. I gotta go through all that. So I have to jump on a plane next week, go down there, drop something off, come back. I went through all that. And you think I'm going to open up the door for somebody else?
Right.
Well, I went through all that. And if I do say I'm opening up the door for you, you can't trust me because something ain't right.
Right, for real, for real.
Well,
now, if we took that leap of faith together, it's different. You know what I mean? Because it's a leap of faith, bro. Like, we both got the same end vision. But if
we both hurt. We both hurt equally. We both hurt equally because if you fucked your bread up and I fucked my bread up, I feel it just like you feel it.
Right. Right, for sure. That yeah, I'm 100% with that.
But the reason why I say that is because I feel like it's a team sport, right? So if I demonstrate I have the ability of getting something very difficult done and it's successful, more people will trust me and we'll be able to build a lot easier future project. And I'm always stronger with a team than alone either way, no matter what, because other communities do the same thing. Somebody does something, then they teach other people, and then they end up getting more money that way by teaching others and helping them build. So like, y'all, there's another way to look at it.
I know a lot of demographic of people. I got friends that's from India came out here with $8 in their pocket, and then now they X-ray technicians for cancer. They told me that all of them would live in the same house together, and they'll pay rent. So if we get in a crib together, 8 of us living, 4 of us living in the house, 2 families. We all putting money together for this $2,000 a month rent. Then once we get right, then one couple move out. They open up a business. That's how it grows. But they do it together from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you
can't let me open up a couple Dunkin' Donuts, my Indian friends. I'm gonna open up I'm gonna open the door for you to open up something. Now we're gonna do it together. You with us or you not? That's it. Like it's like anything. Like you say, a lot of brothers want some other brothers to win. Well, I'm a brother right here asking this what we could do. So I ain't waiting for nobody else to win. I'm trying to say let's do it from the bottom. Like what we talking about? Like what we doing? So when the time presents itself, when people got the extra bread, like, yo, D, remember what we was talking about? Yo, let's do this, let's do that. Let's do this. Like you can get an Airbnb. If you got some extra money, go rent some spots over in DR. That's nice. Airbnb them Sunday.
Look, cause guess what? Guess what? If that plan don't work, those same people be the ones saying, man, I told you not to do that.
It don't matter. They've been telling me that all my life.
Up right there, you know what I'm saying? Because
they've been telling me that all my life though.
You see what I'm saying? Like those the ones that wait till you to see, you know what I'm saying? Now they got an opinion or they gonna hop on. Like, you know what I'm saying? The opinion is I told you, like
but the told you dudes I woulda, shoulda, coulda, is the same one that's gonna build with you when you grow. And then when something don't work out, they're gonna be saying the same shit. So you gotta let them go now.
Yeah.
So, I agree.
You might as well stop messing with them now because I'd rather you do me dirty in the beginning before later on we get really right and you do me dirty. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hit.
Think about it. If they didn't start off with you, that means they were already skeptical because they would have started.
They didn't believe in you.
If they believed in, they would have started with you, not wait. So they already told you they didn't believe what you was doing.
Yeah.
But
I bet you in high school, you're gonna be on YouTube right now.
Now they going with you, but it had. Well, why you didn't do it when I first started? that means you wasn't confident in the beginning.
Facts.
So you kind of fake as hell with that now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
So that's the bigger picture. Like you want to have. I'd rather have 4 wolves than 100 sheep, and I could build with them. My wife could build with his wife. His wife could build with his wife. We squad. We rocking out. We don't need nobody else. Now we locked in.
Mm-hmm.
And we could do it. Like it's brothers that could do it. It's just that the main thing is capital. As long as you can find a little extra capital, and you could chuck and you could try, because it might take off and it might not. I'm not gonna say it will, but it might take off. Even though you could be wrong, you could have been right. So might as well try it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing, I'm open. I just gotta, I gotta take care of a couple things. You know what I'm saying? But I do jump on stuff. I'll buy some more land somewhere else, and then figure out what I'm gonna do with my other land later. I don't care. I just want to jump into things and see what's going.
Yep.
But yeah, I agree, team member. You got to have a vision and a plan. And, some people are going to believe in the plan, some are not. And some people wait until later, until they see success. Then that's when they want to hop in. But then that's going to have to cost them more money to get in.
Yeah, but you got to understand, some plans are the ones that was never planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's the good execute. You just got to do something. And if it's feasible, you say, yo, we could do it. It's like, all right, people talk about real estate. You can go to DR and rent $400 houses a month, apartments for rent. You can spend $1,600 on rent and put them on Airbnb. Because I know people spend $1,600 on a weekend at the club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Once you buy the bottles, the hookah, the refills, and all that, the tax that come on, and you already spent $1,200-1,300 that week. Then next week you're gonna pop off again Saturday night, and then the next weekend after that, because you need to do something to reset, to have some fun while you're here, to keep your mind sharp. See, the thing is we became hostage. Nobody want to go outside no more because it's dangerous. People hating. Then you become hostage. Then you get used to being hostage. You get used to being hostage here. And if you hostage here, your mind can't grow. You're not sharp. You got to be out. You got to be moving around, because it makes your mind sharper. It makes you want more. But if you're stuck inside your jail, inside your crib, you don't want nothing more. You content. That's why I tell people it's good. Like, you got to go outside sometime. You got to get a couple of drinks in your system. You gotta have a night out without your wife, with your homies, just to get your mind sharp.
Right. Iron sharpens iron. Right.
To figure shit out, because you need the reset. Just like when you travel from America and you go to Colombia, you feel you got that reset. So when you go back, you ready. You ready to work. You ready to save more money. You got your mind right. You got chicks on your top. Your confidence go up. You build yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You got to build yourself. You got to be around people that want to build with you. And it's like going to the gym. You go to the gym by yourself. I go to the gym by myself all the time. I got a lot of homies. I'm gonna come to the gym. They don't come. I go by myself. But the thing is, it's also better when you got somebody in the gym. Like when my wife had that baby, we back in the gym. Me and her. You know what I mean? Get her back where she want to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's a purpose. It makes that workout feel that much better. So when you get money, when you're trying to get money with people that like-minded like you, makes you want to get more. Because all my people I know get way more money than me, but they ain't throw the rope down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a big issue for sure.
Yeah, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But don't let me be your homie if you can't throw the rope down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be your homie just to be your homie. I want to be your homie because you're my man, and we're going to rock out. Mm-hmm. So let's build. Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Help me understand where we're going.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Help me understand where I'm going. Like, I ain't trying to say I want to go to DR, open up a club. But if my man, say DC say, yo, I want to get an Airbnb. He might not want to cop the building. He might just want to rent some joints. I rent this one. I rent these two. We got this whole floor. Put this on Airbnb, see how it work out. And if it don't, we got somewhere to always stay, don't we?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I spend that money at the bar. I trick that.
Right.
Just for me to have a good time. I might want to go to the club right now, throw a couple of dollars just for me to have a good time. To eat me some pasta and all that. I might not want to sit in the crib and watch TV or watch Netflix or YouTube. You know what I mean? I know where I want to go with all this, but I still need to have some fun to have a sharper mind. And that's what it's about, because some people get in that slump and then they start to lose focus and they don't believe in themselves.
Yep.
But when you with people that push each other, right or wrong, man, we just having conversations about growing. Yo, I love to talk to y'all for 1,000 hours, but I'm on 5%. You heard?
Oh no, I'm about to get out. I'm about to close it because we had a 3-hour mark. So
Nah, you good, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, it's all love, man. I rock with y'all heavy, man. Keep doing your thing. DC, we build, we talk, and next time hit me up. Let me know what we doing. I see you. I'll pop up. You heard?
Shout out to Instagram and your YouTube.
Oh, what is it?
His Instagram is Rainier. His Instagram is Rainier's World _.
And the YouTube channel is Rainier's World AM, right?
It's on his Instagram. It's on
his name, y'all. Look at his name right there. Just type that in.
Yeah, then once you go to Instagram, hit the link.
Rainier's World _. That's his Instagram, and once you follow it, the link to his YouTube that he hasn't started yet is in the bio. Just hit the link.
All right, y'all be good, man. Love talking to y'all, man. Y'all be safe out here, y'all.
All right, you too, bro. All right, peace out.
Give your info, Malik.
Oh yeah, everybody, y'all can reach me at Malik Foster Travels from my YouTube, and y'all can reach me at Malik M Foster on Instagram and everything else. But all right, guys.
All right, bro. So if anybody gonna be in the DR, or you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be out there on the 25th all the way to the 11th.
What'd you say, bro?
I said I'm going to DR on the 25th.
Un momento, man. What'd you say, broski?
Who you talking to me?
Yeah. I was on I was on the phone right fast. I couldn't hear you. I see y'all.
I'm closing out. I'm telling everybody that I'm gonna be in the DR on the 25th all the way to May 11th. So if anybody out there, holler at me, man. We can link up or whatever. Say what?
No, I was just gonna say, yeah. No, I'm gonna hit you in the on the little WhatsApp or whatever. No, man, appreciate you having me up, man. And I think you should do this more often, because it definitely reached this financial talk reached a lot more people than I thought it would. So, bro, I appreciate you for that, man.
Yeah, give your social media, man, and your YouTube.
Yeah, man, this Charlie Chan with going, man. What we do, we talk about finance, travel, and just all around, making ourselves better, man. Like, this thing of ours is something that we building over here. So once again, it's Charlie Chan, going. Check me out. Yeah. Shout out to the brother DC, man, PRT, man. If you could link up with him, bro, I vouch for him. That's a good brother, man. So, man, tap in if you can.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go and get out your way and let you close out, though, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, bless.
Yeah, I need to make a live like this, because I don't see nobody talk about this type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? They always talk about the fun they having, the women, all this other stuff, but they don't talk about, like, how are you getting over there? How are you getting over there? You something to do this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to get everybody together, because everybody in different fields. You know what I'm saying? I gave what I do. More guests came on and told y'all what y'all can do also. Online gigs, businesses, all kind of stuff. Y'all heard it, man. So yeah, man. I feel like I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I will be in the DR on the 25th all the way to the 11th. So like 3 weeks. I will be in Santo Domingo. I will be in Sasua. I will be in Punta Cana, and I will be in La Romana. So if anybody in those cities, man, hit me up, man, and I got you, man. We'll click up and do some things, man. I will be going live in all the cities I'm going to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be with, got what, 1, 2, 3. I got about 7 different shorties I'm gonna be with. Y'all gonna see in the lives, man. Well, I'll check y'all, man. Go on, man.